Welcome everybody. I am back. Yeah, that was Sim Settlements there. That's why I was so fascinated by it. That Sim Settlements, they coming out with Sim Settlements 2, which is supposed to be really good. Oh, tempted. Thanks everybody for hanging in there during that delay there. I had to get up, walk around a little bit, get it going on. We have 166 units ready to rock. Let's do it. To battle! All right, now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to boost. Oh, look at this gigantic window I got now. All right, I got a big window. I'm going to do it right here because you guys are going to move forward probably into this same rough position. All right, let's do it there. Now, it's going to boost your guys' range damage. And every time we hit 100 units, I'll give you 1,000 Kismet. We hit 200 units, I hit you 2,000. So keep putting those units down. Again, we're going to be battling all day long. Yesterday, we did 16 and a half hours of battles. We're already like tier 30, and we're just getting started. Just getting going, everybody. We're going to fire it up here big time. Oh, my gosh, we're rumple stomping these guys. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. All that range from the center of my thing there. You guys are shooting that range out. Just absolutely obliterated him. All right, nice. Let's keep it going. Turk smashing, Grave getting it. Ken coming in, the Shred Flex, and True Tailgate walking away with some loot. Who's addicted to this game now. Marcus Amelius coming in, 14 kills, showing some love there. Bam! Becoming MVP. Now, again, we're going to try to get you guys a free skin. We're going to go high side here. Let's do it. Get the next battle going. We know what to do. We know to get right here. And then I'm going to put my boost right here where you guys do massive range damage. And we're going to try to wipe them out. Now, let's go ahead and check in here, check the store, see if this reset yet. What do we got? 1 hour and 39 minutes. No other scrolls I can get. Now, remember, you can help support the stream if you enjoy all of these battles and all of these battle modes. Go ahead and type my name right here, Kismet. You can go ahead and get these skins. They're awesome. Look at the Flying Rogue Sparkle. That is a English Welsh Corgi Flying Rogue. Pretty awesome. As well as you got the baby dragon over there who is my healer. And of course you get me as well. There I am as a tank all dressed up in my yellow fedora. You can get them for yourself or you can gift them to other people. Either way, it does help support the stream, as well as you can gift them to others who you see is being up at the top of the list all the time, constantly MVP, constantly putting down 6 units every time. Consider gifting those out. If we do get to 100, you can see we're 56 and 100. We're closing in on it. We're going to go ahead and unlock the next skin, which is going to be Saltbot, which I think is going to be awesome as well. And you guys will get to choose. You'll get to choose from the remaining units which one you want Saltbot to be. Do you want him to be a berserker? Do you want him to be an archer, a rogue, maybe a warrior, maybe, I don't know, maybe a musketeer or a paladin, or whatever you guys decide via a consensual vote, which I'll put up eventually when we do unlock that. All right. So let me know on that one. Go ahead and show the stream some love as well as get yourself some loot. Let's do it. All right, let me get myself back. Oh, look out. We got a Love Train Conductor blowing it up in here. True Tailgate gifting out a gifted sub here to Zophonic, getting that love. Congrats with that gifted sub. Now, remember, you do get a gifted sub here in my channel. Now you're getting those epic Kismet emotes, man. You get a bunch of them, as well as you're getting the epic animated Kismet emotes, which you can use in my stream. You can use my emotes anywhere on Twitch as well. If someone is getting low food, you could use my food and water one. If they are getting all off on a tangent, which I do all the time, you could use that squirrel emote as well. Do you know that some people subscribe to my channel just for my squirrel emote? I swear to God. I swear to God. They came in as like, I have to subscribe to your channel just for that squirrel emote. I love it. It's one of my inspiring quotes that I have as well. So thank you very much for becoming a Love Train Conductor there, True Tailgate, and making someone's day here in the stream. All right, now let's go ahead and get it going here, everybody. 2-5 now. We're going to try to get those 5 subs today. Try to get them unlocked. Now, early access info here. We're just going to agree and proceed to this. This is Satisfactory. This game is an 11 out of 10. That's right. It's more points than you can normally get. And the reason why it's so fantastic is, one, it's still in early access, which is amazing that the game is this good in early access. The only other game that really rivals this one in early access, I think, would be Valheim. Now, the funny thing is Coffee Stain both publishes Satisfactory and Valheim, and by the way, they made their mark by doing Goat Simulator. Did you know that little trivia from Coffee Stain Studios? Now, what we've been doing is we've been working on just a little bit of coal, just a teeny bit. How about 40 of them all in a row? That's right, we have 40 coal plants fired up, ready to rock, blazing it over here. And we'll keep going this way. Now, you can't see the smoke of the ones on the end just because I'm not close enough. And as I move closer, you will see that they're all currently running. Now, this is only 1/4 of the total size in which we are going to make. Today, we're going to try to fill in the rest of these rows of coal power. Now, you're like, Kismet, why would you do so much coal power? Well, what we're doing is we're going through... Oh! Dancing Norbert! Thank you so much for those biddies. Appreciate that. Thanks for help supporting the stream. Making a little Norbert dance there. It's so cute. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to scale everything up by section. So we started originally with our stuff that we start with, which is our iron, right? So we extract our iron, we put them into iron units, and then we scaled it 4 times the size, right? And then we did the same thing with our copper, 4 times the size, same thing with our reinforced iron plates, and so on, modular frames, and so on. And now we are to our power, because when you scale stuff up 4 times the size, you should be scaling up your power as you go along as well. Now, the great thing about coal power is you want to get it as soon as you can in the game because it's a perpetual power. And by perpetual power, I mean that it actually perpetuates itself once you get started. Normally, you'll want to start it with using some biogenerators. You get it started, and then you can turn your biogenerators off. You don't have to collect your biogenerator stuff anymore. And so what's happening right here is it's being fed from down below. You can see the water's feeding up, and then also all the coal is feeding up here. Now, one of the coal plants I have overclocked here, and we'll run down and take a look. Right here, this one coal plant is running all 40 of those right now. Look at that. It is producing 600. Now, how is it producing so much? Well, first, we have it overclocked, one or the other, right? So we've got that at 250%. This is a normal node, so normally it would give you about 60. And then we went ahead and did a Mark II, and then now we're on Mark III. So this is a Mark III extractor, or miner. So it's basically pulling out 600 coal right now and running that up there, which is real nice. And then it's going to run it up here to what's called our run level. How convenient, right? And it's going to run it through here, and it runs it all the way to the end, and then it backlogs it all the way across all 40 of them. And so it comes in on this side, runs along the lower side all the way down to there. And our water comes from the other direction. I might notice that I'm hovering off the ground. That's because they've added, if you haven't seen the game in a while, in Update 4, they've added a bunch of new stuff, including the ability to have a little hover pack where you can hover around. Really helps a lot when you're building and stuff like that. And you can see that we've got some down there. We're actually going to take all of those out eventually. What we're working on right now is getting our water extracted and then using our water elsewhere. Now, we're extracting 600 water right now. And we've gone in and we've set up our water to be exactly at 600, right? And you can figure that out very easily by going, hey, Siri, what's 600 divided by 120?
600 divided by 120 is 5.
Is 5. So for every 5 of these, right, every 5 of these extractor, because they extract at 120, you'll want to make a separate pipe. And you can see I've got 4 pipes going here. And the reason why I have 4 pipes is because those 4 pipes are going to generate enough water that goes to all of my stuff, right? That's what you want to do, right? So each one needs so much water. Now, one of the problems is, though, is that when it's going to ratio to how much water is needed per coal plant, that's something different, right? So each coal plant actually uses less than 50 water. It uses about 45, but I like to put it at 50 so you have that extra, so you don't want your coal plants going off, everybody. You definitely don't want that going off. So we'll just do it 50 to make it easy. So then we'll do some simple math. Hey, Siri, what's 600 divided by 50?
600 divided by 50 is 12.
Is 12. So that tells you that if you do 5 water extractors, you get 600 water. You can fuel 12 power plants, right, with that water. That's not that hard. That's not that hard. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get the idea. Now down here, as the water runs along, you can see that it's running along here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 right there. Now, the reason why I'm doing 10 is I'm going to be siphoning off some of the water elsewhere as I go, so I can utilize that water over there. Also, 10 is a much easier number. Basically, that's 1,000, right? Or 1,000, it's 500, sorry, 500. Just an easier number to deal with, and considering I have 4 sets of 4, right, or 4 sets of 10 to equal 40, it just, the math works out easier. That's why I do that. And I'll siphon off from here. I'll run this at 500, and then I'll take 100 and I'll run it to another row because we're going to run out of space down here for water. So we're going to need to run that excess water elsewhere. And we're going to come back for that. But here we go. Now the second line comes down, and you can see it cuts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. You get the idea. And then the same thing with the third line. And then the fourth line, same thing at the end, which then finishes out the last 10. And then that gives us 40 of this with way more water than what we need for right now. So that is looking pretty sharp. And now what we need to do is just build the next row, and then the next row, and the next row. Now, once you have the logistics of everything that you're doing down, then it's just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, right? You just do the same thing. I call it the Kismet rule of 8. When you find that infinite, it's like a sideways 8. When you find that infinite thing that you can do that same thing as a template, as a blueprint for everything else, then you are good. And I do have a video, by the way, called the Kismet Rule of 8 on YouTube. If you guys want to check that out, you can go ahead and feel free to click that link right there in the chat. Go check out the YouTube, hit that subscribe up there. It does help out the stream a lot. Now, you can see I've kind of pre-started it over here to get a general idea of where I wanted this one to go. And now we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it, everybody. We ain't wasting no time. We got a lot to do today. So there's number 3. Come on, hold down control. Hold down control. It's supposed to snap in there, but it doesn't always do it. There we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're at 6. Man, it's being finicky today. Finicky. 7, 8. There we go. Now it's snapping in. I count a lot just to make sure I'm not screwing up. So 1, we got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I am correct. Now, one of the things you want to do while you're doing this is when you get to a certain stage, like this is number 10 right here, is just go ahead and do yourself a solid and put down a splitter or something that says, okay, I did that, that's 10, right? So if you lose count, you don't have to go back and recount 35 or 100 of them because that's way too much counting. So again, there's 4, there's 8, 9, 10. So that one's number 10. So every time you hit 10, just put that down just as a temporary thing. You can always take it out later. Let's see if we can speed this up because this is going to be a lot. Okay, now we need some plates. Now way over here on this side, I've made some plates and brought them over. Hopefully we have enough. If we run out, no big deal. We'll go grab some more. We got tons of plates. A little bit of plates there. And over here. Nope. Really? Oh, it's over here. This is the... See, this always throws me off. See, their thing is reversed from the inventory. So it takes me a second sometimes to go, oh, wait a minute, it's reversed. This is my actual inventory. This is the actual storage. I don't know why they did it backwards like that, but whatever. All right, we'll take some of this piping out of here. We're going to definitely need a lot of plates. There we go. We should get rotors and wire as well while we're at it, because we're just going to run out here in a second. Throws me off every single time. Especially when you just play one game and then you get into another game. It really will trip you up. Okay, rotors, wire. Oops. And it's still doing it. All right, here we go. Sort. More rotors. Let's try to find some more wire. Oh, man. I think we're... Oh, no. There we go. We brought a bunch of wire. Now, I brought a bunch of these resources over here. So, obviously, so I would have them. Oh, God. We got a lot. We got a lot. Now, here's one of the things you don't want to do. You don't want to maximize your inventory too much. You want to kind of try to keep it at least a few things open. Otherwise, what happens is all of a sudden you start dropping all these boxes everywhere and you have to clean all those up. It happens quite often. There you go. Oh, look at you guys putting it down. Oh, you're putting a Quill Tony bomber down. I know Quill Tony. She's awesome. She is amazing. I've met her several times at TwitchCon. Really fantastic quilt and overall artist. If you guys have not discovered the wonderful Quill Tony, you should definitely go over there and show us some love. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually saw her in a Stream Raiders video the other day too. They had like a little highlights of streams. So 6, 7, 8. 9. Number 10. One of the things I did at TwitchCon, by the way, is I love to highlight artists, not just gamers, and not just devs. So I went and went over to the artist area, and of course I asked first before I had my mods go over there and asked to make sure it was okay if we show them on live on stream and all that stuff, show their artwork. And they said it was okay, so I went over there and showed off their boots and stuff. So if people were coming to TwitchCon, they could go over there and show them some love. So very cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, I'm glad I counted that. And this would be number 10. Watch your bad counting. You definitely want to make sure you get your count right. All right. The reason why I'm doing that... Oh, I should actually do that back here. That's where we're going to feed everything up there. There's number 1. Counting in my head. It's one of my favorite parts of the game. Watch this. So freaking awesome every single time. If you've ever played a building game, everybody, you know that right there is just awesome. But that is so easy to add a bunch of foundations. Now, you'd think if you're making a building game, you'd want your building to be second to none, and Satisfactory is that game, everybody. It answers to no one, right? It's like the hobbits in Lord of the Ring. It answers to no one. It absolutely has some of the best building in any game ever. I love that about the game. I've lost track of where I was. So again, see, I don't have to recount all of those. I can just recount from where I left off here, right here. So I can just count here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 3 more. And see, that's why I do that, because I lose count all the time. Again, I have medical issues that don't make it easy. All right, we need 2 more after that one. Get some more of these rotors. Now, by the way, you can hit F to basically act like you're going to take it out of there. And then it will tell you what's in that particular one. We'll just pull all those rotors out. And we got 2 more here. And again, why would I do it? Because I can, that's why. I love to scale everything up at this point in the game. I love to just scale up and scale up and scale up. It's really, really fun. Probably one of the great parts of the game is the fact that not only do you learn how to do the thing, but then you learn how to do it at such a gigantic scale. And then you learn how to do it super efficiently by doing a bunch of underrunning, which is what I'm doing here, where I'm running all the resources underneath to the actual thing. So, very nice. Let's take this crafting bench out now. And let's do another count so we don't miscount here. And this one is going to that one. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely worth your time to count. You make a miscount and it's going to get messed up. Now I already have a row. So that row already gives me a bit of insight on where I'm going to end up. But I always double check anyway. 3, 4, that's 5. Again, I hope you guys don't mind me speeding up. I'm sure you guys have watched me do this many, many times. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them in the chat. Use my name, or you can use the redemptions feature where you can highlight your message. And I'll be happy to talk to you. Sometimes I do get focused, so it takes a minute for me to get back to the chat. I hope you don't mind. Obviously, trying to push this forward, but I'll get to the chat here in just a sec. Don't get all entitled. So now I have people come in my chat, I swear to God. They come in my channel, they're in there 30 seconds, they say hi, and they're like, hey man, you didn't respond to me, I'm out of here. I'm like, bro, you got that type of attitude? You're in the wrong place anyway. You're in the wrong stream. I'm of the age where I don't answer to nobody. I've been around, I've done the stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. Whether you've been around in life, you've done all the things, you've dodged the reaper, you've done great things and crazy things and wild things in your life. And now, you answer to no one. You did what you had to do in life. And boom. And now it's your time. Your time to be awesome. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Zoop. There we go. I can't wait to use the Zoop feature later on. They got a great feature coming in Update 5 where you just literally grab a foundation and go zoop. And you make a bunch of them all in a sequence. Just like me taking them out, I could put them in that way as well. Same thing with walls. And things like that. They're not going to allow you to do these, though. They're not allowing me to go zoop with those. That would be a great feature right now. But good enough for now. Now, we got to go ahead and fill in the rest of our under stuff here as well. Now, one of the cool things you can do, if you do have one of these little hover things, is you can hover along the power edge here. And then I can try to get up to level like this. And just kind of literally just run this along. And maybe down just a little bit. These skinnier ones are a bit tougher. Now, I use the skinnier ones for when I'm doing what's known as underrunning or sandwich level. Whatever name you want to give it. And so I use it for this. And let's see, we want to back this all the way up here because we're going to run another line of pipes. And we're going to run them right up here. Now, sometimes I'll misclick or whatnot, and you end up with one underneath or on top or whatever. Don't worry about it. Come back to it later. Just run what you can. So unless it's really far away like that. Doesn't get that one. I'll just kind of fill them in first. And then you can get your resources back. So if you do make that mistake, you'll be fine. Now, another way, too, is just to land like this. So in my case, land. And then just do them like this. You just kind of click a few times in the same spot, and then you just kind of rotate your mouse slightly to the right. It'll help you out a lot when you're trying to put these in. It does sometimes if you click too much, like happens there, then I get an extra one. But then again, that's what happens when you get too much in a hurry. If you're really diligent about it, you can do a whole bunch of them. Not have to worry about it. All right, where are we at? We're going to end right here. Go ahead and push this one out. Now, one of the coolest things about the foundation, if you notice these little metal things here on the side, those are actually brilliantly thought out, where you can go here or there. I can go in the center, would be on top. I can actually put it way down there, way over here. Look at this. I can very precisely tell it I want it to be right here in that corner. From way over here, everybody. From way over here, just depending on where I put my cursor, it'll be that precise from really far away. Now, the precision helps you and then also sometimes hinders you because sometimes, it was you who clicked it incorrectly. And that happens to me all the time, that I misclick on it and I get it in the wrong spot or whatnot. Now, I need a little bit more of the stuff. Concrete, there we go. So we're going to run over here. We're going to fly up here and find some concrete. Now, this one's actually empty, so we're going to take this one out. And just so I don't keep looking in it. And sort that stuff. Oh, I see some in there. There we go, right there. Now, I can just hit F, and I can roll over these, and it will tell me where my concrete is. I know I have a whole box full of it somewhere. There we go. This last one is it. But I do have some in here, so we'll just grab the little bit that we have in all of these. If there's any in there. I'm going to need a lot of concrete. So again, do that, sort it, get the low-level stacks and maybe a few of these other stacks just to make sure you're leaving room there in case you want to take stuff back out. And back down, here we go. So again, we ain't messing around, everybody. We're building some big, big stuff up in here. And as you can see, I'm working away on the second row. And then we're going to do third row and fourth row. And then we're literally going to have 10,000 coal power. Just from this one spot. Now, this was originally done by the awesome Reaper, who came over here and worked on this coal plant. This game is multiplayer. They don't have servers yet. They did say that coming up soon, TM, that they are going to be very heavily working on servers. So we can have our own servers, which would be awesome. You know, I'll fire up a mega server for it. And we'll get in here and everybody can come in and contribute to the mega builds. Now, what we typically do is build one gigantic mega base. But what we'll do is we'll have everybody build remote bases at certain nodes and then try to feed it into one central gigantic monolithic base. And everybody can contribute their little part to it. And then, of course, on the whole, it'll be done by the Teamwork Tycoons. And we'll definitely do that. Now, also, another question I get a lot about Satisfactory is, Kismet, have you done everything? Have you gone everywhere? Absolutely not. I don't, especially things that are in early access, I typically will not do every single thing in the game because I like to leave a little bit of mystery, a little bit of something to discover later on. All right, I think that's pretty well done there. Now what we need to do is we need to run our conveyor lines. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this conveyor lift over here. And we're just going to go ahead and bring these down right here. Like this. And then we're going to do the same thing we did here. We're going to run it in this direction. Like this. Away from the piping because we're going to run all the pipes on the other side. Now, this is a little involved to have to do this over and over again, but it will pay off in the long run because every single one of these that I'm adding right now, I will have to take out. Every single one. Do not trust these things. They will come out wrong. They will be sitting there doing a whole lot of nothing, and you're wondering why your stuff isn't working. Now, I just do this so I can line up all of the splitters, which I'll do. And then we'll take all these out and then re-add them all back in again. So, yeah. It's twice the work, but it's better to know that your factory is going to be working well. And we'll also reroute the coal up here once we get all of our stuff in. Like this. And you're like, well, Kismet, why don't you put your splitters in as you go? Well, this way I have to switch, right? I have to switch from conveyors to splitters, conveyors, splitters. You get the idea. It's much more efficient to just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. Just like you were in an assembly line or something like that. It's going to help you a lot just to be super consistent in what you're doing. Alright, and we'll go ahead and run this out. And we're going to need to fill all this in as well. Let's go ahead and start over here. And this is a giant undertaking, everybody. This is not like, hey, I'm going to, you know, make a quick factory. This is mega building here. This is where you really go all in. Probably one of the most things I'm known for is gigantic mega builds that I do, both in Fallout 4, Fallout 76, any game really. I love doing gigantic builds. 7 Days to Die, another great one. We've done some seriously massive builds in there. Valheim, which we're going to check out tomorrow. Now, I did watch a dev video from Valheim, or Valheim as they say it. The reason why I say Valheim, and I get called out on it all the time in the chat from people who are from Germany who have that accent, is that a lot of things, like from Norse mythology, have a Heim in it, right? Like Venaheim and all of those things from Norse mythology. and also places in which I would visit in California, which is Orange County, California, is based off a German settlement that they did there. Anaheim, which is, of course, the home of Disneyland. That's right. So that's why sometimes I'll use the Heim instead of Him. But I did notice that they were using that vernacular for their game. So I'm going to try to call it what they call it. But you know what? There are no guarantees. I try my best. Right? So Valenheim actually is the name of the game. So we're going to jump in, check out our mega builds tomorrow morning. And then what I'm going to do is actually restart the server, because that's what they said on that dev video, is they said you're going to get the most out of it. And that's why I restart all the time, because I know I'm going to get the most out of games when I restart, when they make big changes. And they've made so much changes to the game, including some stuff that they haven't even disclosed yet about the game, which I think is pretty cool. That's what I would do, everybody. I would tell you guys nothing. If I was making a game, I would tell you nothing and then let you go and discover it in the game. And that's the way their mentality is as well. But, you know, people are always, you know, hey, we want to know, we want to know, we want to know. Right? And they have such a massive community now, too. But they kowtow to the community so that at least they're communicating what's going on. And that's what you want to do if you have such a huge successful game, is make sure to keep that communication to your community going. Now remember, Valheim is just in early access as well, so it's not like you know, it's a release version and they're trying to push out the final stuff. Title still says Fallout 4. It did. Oh, okay, it didn't reset. Thank you very much for that. Here's 1,000 kids caps for it not for letting me know. Hold on, I did change it, but let me go change it again. Let me see over here. Sometimes it doesn't update. Let me press it 12 more times and see if it works now. Let me know if it works now, everybody. Thank you very much for that, watching that in there. Sometimes it doesn't update. Don't blame me. I just use the stuff. I just use it. I don't make it. Let me refresh. Let's see. All right, seems to be working on my end. You guys put a 1 in the chat if it did update. Let me know. Sometimes I have to press it like 5 times for it to update. I did it while I was on that break, by the way. So it should have changed while I was on the break. I forgot to double check it when I got on stream, though. I should have asked you guys if you saw the update. That was my bad. My bad. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now, eventually I'm going to need it way over here, too. So I'm just kind of extending that way out. All right. Wow. Look at that. That's looking sharp. Okay. Now we're going to do a battle while I fill in the rest of this. We got all that filled in there. Man, this is some serious scale up right here. This is 4 times the size of my coal plant we had before. Let's go. To battle. Oh, yeah. Look at that. You guys are going to roll right up in there. I'm going to put that a little bit back. We're going to roll right up there and do 120% more damage as ranged. Let's go. Perfect. Look at that. Wow, look at that. There's a battle royale everywhere. There's battles all over the place. Look at that range. Just absolutely smoking them. Oh, look at me taking that front line. Look at me taking that front line. That's why I put my tank in, everybody. My tank is a beast. He can take a lot of damage. Now, if you're back there in the back and you're wondering why your character's not moving up, well, if you're in the purple, you stand still in that section. You don't move forward for a while. There you go. Now you move forward. That's okay. We got this. How many units was that? 176 units. Awesome. Let's go ahead and put 1,000 kiss caps in there. Thank you much, everybody, for the ones in the chat. Appreciate it. I streamed that earlier, TARDIS. I just did 76 earlier. Thank you, Fuzzy Cheeks and TARDIS, for having my back in the chat. Appreciate it big time. All right, that's another win. Let's go, baby. We're going all day long. Kenneth, Arwen, we got Rotisserie G, Sinman, getting some love. And we'll go ahead and collect a tier 36 already with 21 days left. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, we're going to try to get you maybe a free skin here, get you a blue chest. Again, put down as many units as you can. If we cross over to 200 units, I'm going to give you 2,000 caps each time. Let's go ahead and get it going. Right in there, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get geared up right here. We're going to get peeps in. Get into these ones here. And you can put some units back here if you want. And then I'll go ahead and use my ranged boost as well, giving you guys some more massive damage. All right, right back to it. All right, we need some aluminum sheets. Back up here we go. There's some in this one. Right there. Whoa, ton of it in here. Look at that. Lots. Do we need as many concrete right now? No, we can go ahead and scale that down a little bit. Now, I always suggest to put your stuff in first, put in all your things first, and then remove the floors, because it doesn't always let you do it the other way, especially if you're trying to get stuff a certain way, right, to line up with other stuff. Definitely want to take out your floors after you put down your machinery. And again, 120 coal power plants we're building today, a coal mega build. And you're like, well, Kismet, why don't you just go use nuclear power or oil power? Well, guess what? I am right now. I'm using it right now. But we'll get to that later. Maybe not today, but we'll get to it. We'll scale those up as well. Right now, we're scaling up our coal power plants because we can. We got a lot of nodes out here. We've got them all scaled up to tier 3s. And we also got them overclocked. Now, again, one of the few things that I'll overclock is either like large machinery, like the manufacturer, or I'll overclock extractors. And because extractors are worth it, right? Because they're going to produce more resources, which allows me to produce more power to compensate for the power it's going to use. In fact, it will be way more power that I'm going to be making than I'm actually going to be using by overclocking them. And so that really does help a lot in the long run. Now, another thing we want to do over here is we want to go ahead and try to bring our water down on each and every one of these, but on this side, and then we're going to face them inward. Just a few blocks there. A few foundations. There we go. Like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is work on our piping. And I'm probably going to need all that stuff back that I just put in there. Well, let's go ahead and get our Mark II pipes. Now, you're like, well, Kismet, why do you use Mark II pipes on everything when you don't really need to? Well, because I would rather have it too much than not enough, right? So I go ahead and just use Mark II pipes. Makes it super easy. Now, see what I did here where I'm using the pipe support? I actually don't want to do that. As you can see, I bring this all the way down to the ground level. So I've kind of decided this earlier that, or in that side over there, that I actually want to bring this all the way to the ground. And I'm going to go to my pipe set down here at the bottom. I'm switching my set down there, which I've already got all this stuff ready to rock. And I want to go ahead and go forward by 1. There we go. And that's just going to give it that kind of inward angle. In this case, because the way it hits the foundation, it's either going to be outward or inward. I kind of prefer the inward angle. As long as it's not clipping through stuff, I'm down for that. So let's go ahead and put this down here. And again, it's great to stand right where it is usually, because then you can see if it goes crooked. I did that on purpose so you can see it. To see if it goes crooked. And if it goes crooked and you want to make it perfect, then you can go ahead and just line it up. Again, there's one and then one out from there. And then if I look, those should be lined up. And they're on the outside of that metal piece there. And then it should be nice and straight. And there we go. So again, I get myself lined up. And then we're going to do this. Now, these one we won't have to take out. These should be fine. All the way down. Oh, wait. No, no, no. We were going to do it the other way. That's right. We did it the other way last time. Hold on, hold on. That's right. We did the cross connectors. Oh, yeah. That's what we did. We did a single pipe and then cross connectors. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We got this. Let's do it that way. Normally I do it this way, but we're trying something different, and it actually worked out really well. Whoa! Holy mackerel. I just about fell. Luckily, I had some power right there to just save me. I was just trying to land. All right, let's take these out. Let's do it. Let's do this even easier. I've forgotten I'd done that. I'm glad I didn't do all of them, because that's going to be way easier. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do is go to the end here, and I'm going to start a pipe going. Now, to start the pipe, I'm going to need to actually start with one of these pipeline supports. And I'm going to take a look at how I have it offset on this side. Again, once you do one, then it helps you do all the others. So that's about, if I start here, 1, 2 in. So 2 in on the side. So again, because this is going to, the pattern is going to be pretty much the same. So right here, and then 1, 2 in, and then we want to back this way up, rotate it. We'll say right there is good enough. Now, as we go and run this, we can go ahead and then use our main pipes, and we're going to run this as far as we can. And at some point, you're going to see it start to separate like that. That's as long as you can run a single pipe. You do not want it to be right where your thing's coming down, right where your water's coming down, because this thing will actually get in the way of doing your splitter. So what I do is I back it up to the previous kind of lifter here. And then again, 3 in. 1, 2, 3. And we got ourselves a pipe. I think there's that crooked. It kind of seems crooked to me. Huh. Let's check that again. Let's check it again. 1. Starting there. 1. Come on, cursor. 1 and 2. Okay, so this is actually, that's 1, that's 2. Okay. I think I counted that wrong here. And then 1 and 2. Yeah, I counted it wrong on this side. No worries. Just take it out. And then we have to start 1, and then 1, 2 is what we want. And there we go. And then rinse and repeat all the way down. As far as you can go. Don't do it there. Do it back here. Right here. 1, 2. Good. Get this done in no time. I'm always looking for more efficient ways of doing stuff. I feel like my time is the most valuable asset that I have. So if I could do it better and make it look awesome and it takes less time, I'm down. 1, 2. That turned out real nice. And we'll just run this one as far as we can. This will be our connector. This will be our in connector. 1, 2. How are we looking? Yep, that's nice and straight. Looks good. Okay, now we're going to do it a different way where we actually pre-put in our crosses here, our cross junctions. Now, this is a bit tougher. I strongly suggest getting on the ground for this one. That's because these things don't necessarily snap. So what you want to do is just kind of eyeball it. Then you go in and then you connect the two sides. And then sometimes it might be a little bit off, right? You know, you roll with it, I guess, at this point. But I try to stand in front of there and try to get it as kind of good as I can, right? Like that. And then we connect it down. There we go. That's going to be way better in the long run. Going to be easier and faster and more perfecto in the long run. there. Actually, I'm going to adjust my stuff here. I'm going to put this as number 1, this is number 2, and that is number 3. There we go. That just makes it easier. I can do them in sequence. Save lag there. This makes it easier for me to switch. I put a lot of time and effort into not just making it work, but also how the end result looks. By doing stuff like this, by like we're underrunning it, is really fun, because then you don't see all this stuff later on. You can come back and embellish it, and put your ramps in, and put all that stuff in to get it to go nicely. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to start speeding up. Get into the zone. Catch up on chat. Scroll down, chat. There we go. A little football is a buff if you collect it too. Well, there you go. Yeah. Sometimes I am running around with that little football over my head. Getting that going on. We're talking about Stream Raiders, by the way, not Satisfactory. Those dailies came right down to the minute too, man. Trying to get that level up at the last couple minutes. Hit it just in time. This game is very relaxing too. I mean, I could do this for hours. You want a nice relaxing game? You're just chilling out, building ginormous factories and organizing all your stuff and optimizing it and making it look awesome. All right, that was a little too crooked for me. Try that again. Sometimes I'll be super picky, and sometimes I'll just let it slide, because some of this is a little tough because you don't really have the ability to snap it in there properly. Just do your best you can do. At least you've got some nice vertical lifting here going on. This is one of the few exceptions, by the way, that I'll keep switching between stuff. Instead of going down and adding all the splitters ahead of time and then come back and adding all the piping. And that's because I'm fine-tuning it as I go. Just in case I have it really off. But normally it's way more efficient to just do one thing over and over and over, and then come back and do the other thing over and over and over. Another cool thing is when I get this done, when I get to the end, this will all be done. By the way, I'm just pressing 1 to get my junction cross. And I'm pressing 2 to switch to my pipe. Just doing that over and over again. And, you know, you put your head down, you go to work, and before you know it, you're on the last one. And there we go. Pipes in, ready to rock. All right, now we need some splitters. We'll switch back to those. And we'll get our splitters in. We'll put them nice and close. I'm going to go ahead and put them in on this side, making sure to watch that arrow. And now what we do is we just use the snap of what we've already got to try to snap those in. Now, another thing to do, I suggest, if you can, is to use your power. Like right now, I don't have enough power. You can see I can't float. So I'd take a moment to bring up some power up here, or to bring some power across. I believe we have some power up here somewhere. Off the back here. That's going to help me float so I can kind of see how my things are lining up. So much nicer to be able to see it from up like this. There we go. It's one of those things you can get really lost in, right? You're just like in the zone, doing the thing. A lot of repetition in it, but I don't know, there's like a real big satisfaction in it when you get it done. You look back and you're like, dang, I just built that big old thing, and it works awesome. One of the things also about your flying thing here is it has a tendency to like drift a little bit. Keep that in mind. Where my power poles stop. Way back there. That's power right there. Whenever you go to pick that up, like I'm hitting F and then middle mouse button to pick that up so I don't have to press the button at the bottom or anything like that. Always make sure that the orientation is the same. Sometimes it loves to rotate the orientation based on how you selected the item. Now, in my thought, is when you pick up an item, it should also pick up its orientation. That's just me and my crazy ideas. It definitely should. When I pick up a splitter, that's vitally important, or a merger. Right, vitally important is actual orientation. I'm doing long stuff like this. Now, ultimately, you're going to screw at least one or two of these up, just so you know. You're going to do it. It's going to happen. No big deal. You can always take it out and fix it. You get your resources back. You can screw up as much as you want in this game. And that's what I like about it. I mess up a lot, and that's how you learn. You know, you screw up, you learn from that, you move on, you screw up, and so on. Rinse and repeat. All part of the fun. Give yourself the freedom to make mistakes, and then especially give yourself the freedom to learn from them. And there we go. Let's go and take a look. They're lined up nicely. Now we got to go and take all of these out because they usually have an issue where they don't work. So I take them out like that. Put this up over here. And then make sure that you connect this right in here. And now what it's going to do is it's coming out of here and feeding up into here. And so we do that. And we'll know. We'll certainly know when we go to run this coal here in just a minute. going to take these other ones out first. I'm just pressing control and then letting go. Control, let go. Control, let go. Just really fine-tuning exactly which ones I want to take out. Because I don't accidentally want to take out the piping. Because then I'd have to redo that. You don't have to redo your piping, but your lifters you do. You absolutely do, or they will not work most of the time. I have been burned on them so many times that now just automatically I just go and fix them. It's worth my time knowing that it's going to come out right by taking them out and putting them back in versus guessing if they're going to be okay. You start a project like this, you're in it for the long haul, bro. You got to go all in. There ain't no half going in on this. You're either all down or you're down, not down at all. Build or die. I knew I'd at least misclick one of them. Now you might notice that I have a tremendous amount of resources as well. That's because I made all the resources first. And of course have a big old factory that I made all these resources, and thus I can then now scale up all of this. And that's part of the game, right? You start by building small, you start building up certain stuff. And then in the long run, what you do is you, as you scale up, when you get to the point in which you have your faster conveyor belts, you have your faster pipes or larger pipes, and so on, you have your higher end technology where you can do nuclear power and all of that. You get the general idea. It definitely does take time. If you do go pretty fast like I do, I go fairly fast at this point. Again, let me finish this off and I'll check in on the chat here in just a second. Good to also stay focused too. You don't want to get distracted because that's how you screw everything up. Alright, that's looking good. Let's go down here and look at what node we're bringing over next. Let's see. Let's go ahead and work on... I kind of feel like we'll do this node over here again. And which node is currently being fed over there? I think it's these nodes are being fed. So we can probably take this one out all the way down. We'll take out those poles later. Convert that over here. Up, running across there, and then running down the side there. Now we could run the other one at the lower side, which is why I have that there. Now that I look at it, that's exactly why I put that there. Just so I can run the second one right there. So let's go down here, look at where the lifter is. And let's say something like that. Perfect. And I want it to go that way, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it. And then we'll just straight run it. Easy, right? Too easy. Boom, and away it goes. Missing one. I can only run these belts so far, so this is like set up perfectly so you can go a certain distance. Now this one here, I'm going to go out, and then I'm going to turn it myself and then move it forward. I get myself a nice 90. Now, so I'm running it that way, or like that. Now look what happens. So if you run it in the wrong direction, it'll turn out wrong. But at least you can go ahead and put that in. Then you got your thing there to help you turn it this way. And then you can change the direction. Basically got like your little connector stand there. You can adjust it. Now this one comes down to here. So I'm going to go ahead, extend this out a little bit, widen this out. And then bring this one off to this side. Could have put a double there, I guess. I could still put a double there. It was a little close to the piping. In fact, this piping at the end here doesn't even need to be here. Get that out. There we go. So yeah, I could double that up. You know what? Let's do that instead. Let's make it nice and clean. Take those out. Take this off. And we'll do what's known as a double wall. So you have a double, or maybe I could just keep that one on top and drop it down with a lifter. I could do that as well. Now I just drop it at the bottom. Drop it at the bottom, go with that. Where's my wall? All right. Back that up by 2, so you make a little wall there that's going in the direction, and then you just turn it like that. And so lower one here, higher one there, and then we can go ahead and go back to our small walls, which will take us, let's say, to there. And then same thing here. Take it out, line it up, 1, 2, back, turn the corner, you got a beautiful 90 right there. There we go. So second one running, and there it goes. You know it's working. That's what you want to see, that it's running into there. Now these probably, do I have these connected to power? Don't think I went in and connected these all to power yet. Vitally important that you make sure that these are all connected to the overall power, and I've been running them in the front here with poles, which I think look pretty nice. Again, I can also use ceiling adapter connectors and all of that. I could put a ceiling over the top and put them all up there. You'll see that in other parts of my factory. But I think the poles just look just fine in the back. So I'm going to do that again, or in the front actually. On these, but see the problem is these are really close to this, so I don't really have the space for the poles. What I could do is maybe cross connect the poles in the front. Probably gonna clip through though. I'm not gonna like that. Nah, I didn't think so. I can connect it in the back, and then I'd have connect it to the front of this, and then also connect these this way. Let's try something like that. We'll put this pole up here on top of this thing. What do I want to do there? Decision. It'd be nice if you could put the pole up on top of the thing right there, because that would be awesome right there, and then I could connect the other one. I could connect them across. But it doesn't always work. It does work if you put them on the things like this. That will work. But then I got a wire going through my stuff. I really don't like clipping. If I can avoid the clipping, then I will. Maybe something like that. That's clipping through that. But it doesn't really make any difference. It'll still work just fine. It just makes a difference to me. I'm the one that makes a difference. Now, see, if I do this, I can get away with this one being out like this, but in here, I'm not going to be able to get away with that. It's definitely going to clip through there. Huh. What do I want to do? Maybe set it on the back here. Clip in. Clip me McClipper. Let's do that battle here while I try to figure out what I want to do on that. To battle! Alright, same thing again. We're going to go ahead and boost all that range damage. Let's go! I'll catch up on the chat a little bit. Can't wait to see the amount of power you get from this when it's finished setting it up. My guess is going to be in the millions. No, it's not going to be that much, John. Because coal plant doesn't really give you that much power per unit. But if you make a lot of them, then you get a lot of power. That's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. All right. Yeah, look at you guys with your range power. You are just annihilating them with that range power. Yeah, now we just roll over them. How many units? 115 units. It's 1,000 kids caps. Nice job. All right, let's keep going. Bio, we got M's, we got Rotisserie G, John Night Owl getting the love, and Subi MVP with 43 kills. Nice job. And now it's time, everybody. I'm glad you joined me for that one because now you have a chance on this one to get a free loyalty skin. Holy mackerel, look at this thing. Look at this deal. There's a lot of units here. I'm feeling like this is the beefier part right here. So let's go ahead and try that. Again, calling in the Wasteland Tycoon. I'm going to go ahead and put range damage right there. These guys will have to either go this way or come around that way to get to us. And we're going to push through all of this. All these guys will push forward. We got to get rid of these guys as quick as possible. These little bat smashers. Those have been wiping us out a few times. If those all get clustered together and they're just firing, then we're going to die. So put down as many units as you can. We'll try to get a win. All right. I'm being very indecisive on this. I feel like I want to bring it up higher. Maybe I'll just attach it at the bottom and connect it here in the front side. Let's try that. Let's see if I like that. Connect it here. Oh, that's not bad. No, that I like. Yeah, I like that actually better than I like the poles. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's cool. That, yeah, and then you connect these together. Wow, I want to do that. I want to do that on the other side now. That's cool. All right, cool. Get them connected together. Yeah, see, sometimes you discover new stuff that you like better than you did before. That's super clean, too. Super clean, out of the way, can't even see it. Yes, I'll go back and fix it just because it moved over by one. That's called putting in the effort. Nobody else will know that it's offset by one because they'll never see this down here. But I'll know. And that's what makes the difference. And there's a lot of repetition, right? You're doing the same thing over and over. But then again, I have a great ability to do repetition. I know in the long run, this is just going to make it easier for me to do a bigger factory. And actually sustain the factory I've already got. Because right now, my factory does need a lot more power. Also going to help us get into the higher end of the game, which allows us to do oil power and nuclear power, and allow us to scale that up as well. Because we'll have this power to help us build the materials that will help us scale up the later end items. Now, they did say in update 5, by the way, they'll be revamping some of the biomes. Actually, the forest biome, which I happen to be in. So I don't know. We might have to do a new playthrough. And if they come out with servers, I'll definitely be doing a new playthrough. That'll be a given. You guys can come in and join me for some building. And if you are one of my Teamwork Tycoons, you're welcome to come in right now and hang out. Obviously, don't do the exact same thing that I'm doing. If I'm over here working on this, don't come over here and work on this. Find something to keep yourself busy with. Go out and work on another one. Maybe scale that one up. Again, one of the best ways to do anything when you're working together is to make sure to communicate what you're up to, right? If you're going to go work on coal power, then you say, hey, I'm going to go work on coal power. Then everybody knows that's what you're going to work on. Or if you're going to go work on sulfur or whatever. Good to let them know. Like right now, I mean, it's pretty obvious I'm working on the coal power. So, yeah. Sometimes that happens actually happens quite often. Where people will, hey, Kismet, let me just show you how to do this. Or, Kismet, I'm way better than you. Let me show you how to be better. I'm just going to assume that you are. I'm going to assume that you're already awesome, and you don't need to prove it to me, all right? I get that quite often. I don't know why that is. I don't know what it is. People get like an ego. They got to come in. They got to prove how awesome they are to me. You don't have to prove nothing. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. All right. Let's go ahead and head back. Connect all these in. Man, we've got a whole nother row done already. Wow. We've been doing this for about an hour. I mean, at this rate, we'll get all these done in no time. We'll just keep rinsing and repeating. Now, I feel like what we're going to do, though, is we're going to have a water problem at some point. And that'll be our biggest issue. And that's when I'll start diverting that other water if we do hit a water issue. Okay, let's start running these suckers. What you want to see is every time you run one of those, you want to see some of that running down the line here. That's something that's going up into those. Now, the further out we go, the less of these are going to show up. And after a certain point, you're not going to see any of them. Running. Because it's got to fill the first ones up. And then it will fill the next one, and so on and so forth. It's called inline running, where you're running it down one long line. So the ones at the beginning are going to have way too much, and the ones at the end are going to be starved for resources. But while we're working on all the water and the piping and all of that, this will be backlogging a bunch of this coal in here, so it'll be ready. By the time we get the water all set up, it should have a bunch in all of these. There we go. I was on a roll there. Okay, now another thing we can do just to kind of help out a little bit of boosting with this coal is I did notice that I had a over here, way over there. I did notice that I have a box of coal. I'm going to go ahead and go right here and see what's above this. bit of piping there. I think we can get it in there. Let's give it a go. So temporarily what I'm going to do is just bring this up and then merge this into this main line, because this is coming out at 600. But if I take this and I merge this into here, what it's going to do is it's going to be going at 780, which is the maximum belt speed. Right, so that's now going to just go at its absolute maximum speed, which means it's going to fill all those up faster, and it's just going to save us a little bit of time on startup. Okay, those are looking good. Now what we need is we need some water. And so we need 4 groups of 5, and we're going to work on that right now. We'll take all these out here in a minute when we go to do the last 2 rows. But here we go. We've got all of these going. So we have all these pipes already ran. We know that right to here is where we're using, right? These last ones here, and we're doing them in groups of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 2 there, and then we'll connect it to 3 on that side. So let's go ahead and get these connected. Get back to our piping. Good. Go down, bro. There we go. Press the right buttons. So what we're going to do is just cross these over. Like this. Ah. Get out of there. Upgrade that to a Mark II. I'll put those there. All right, we got to put our splitters in first, our crosses. Those 2 together. Take that one out. All right. And putting in our power. We want to run these lines though before we get in here. Maybe I'm probably going to need the space for more of these over here. I guess over the top of these ones again. So we'll want to coordinate this a bit. Those power lines are going to be in the way. Maybe offset it by the left. See how I like that. Yeah, I like that. Let's offset it to the left a little bit. Run those on the high side so they don't run into this. And I can see that that's my second side. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. All right. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 4 pipes back here though. This is going to be 1. This will be 2 over here, and then 3, and then 4 back that way. So we'll have to run a bunch more and see how all the math works out, or all the splitting of these. So I'm trying to squeeze as many of these obviously in here as I can. Like this. And there we go. And then we'll go ahead and put our thing here in the back. Our pump. Powering because it keeps dropping me down. And then like this, pump in the back. You want to have your water's always being pushed, not pulled. So you want to make sure you have that in the back. Okay, and this is going to go to this. And this is going to need to be upgraded. There. Go ahead and put that on there, and this one here. That one there. Oops. You get the general idea. Not like that. Okay. There we go. So those ones are going to start up. Now we need to get this one to go up here and end up on this top side here. So we're going to go ahead and do this right here. So this is going to be 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the fourth one down right there. And so we'll go ahead and make this one, but we'll also go ahead and change the shape of it. We're going to toggle the build mode to a vertical because we're not going to use the lower pipes. And so it's okay to block those. And so that's going to come up and feed right in there nicely. And then we can go ahead and run our pipe over here, nice and straight. All right, nope. Looks like it's going down. Yeah, I miscounted. This is the fourth one here. Oh, there's a wire in the way there. We might let that one slide. There. Or I might fix it here in a moment. One or the other. There. Good to get this all established, because then, you know, you just do the first one, get it all established, and then you can just rinse and repeat on the rest of them. Power lines like to be in the way all the time. Doesn't matter what you do, you're going to end up with these darn power lines blocking you. There. In the way, in the way. What is this doing over here? This is... Why is this down here in the first place? We don't need that. We can actually feed it from up there now. This is feeding from this over here, which we're going to disconnect anyway. Now this is coming down from our main power, so we don't even need those there anymore. Really like to move that one. Yeah, let's move this one. What is this one connected to? These two, that one, and then the main wire. Let's take that one out. Connect it again here. Just to kind of make that nicer. I already got it. It's just an aesthetic thing. I kind of feel like I also want to do that behind the pipe as well. I feel like I'm going to come back and fix that later. But right now we just want to get the logistics of our water down. The water is pumping. I can see it there pumping along there. And now we've got 600 water going there. And we need 600 water times 4. So we got that going. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and tie these two together. Like this. Oh, darn. Hole in the way. Now one of the cool things about doing water or piping is the fact that it's both a merger and a splitter at the same time. So you just connect them together and then split it or merge it or send it however you want. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Hope you guys are digging this. I'm having fun. I guess that's the most important thing, is to have fun. Now, by the way, one of the cool ways of doing this is hold down Control, and it will just snap in there. See how it just snaps in? It'll snap in along that grid. Do need to get some more of my stuff. Take a survey what else I got in there. All right. Back to work. What I'm going to do is go all the way to the end here and see if I can just line them all up in the opposing direction. That'll help me optimize them. Sneak another one in there. Didn't think so. Worth a try. And this one I'll offset and try to put like this, just like I did here with the center pipe row. But let's do the outside ones first. Make sure you make a lot of resources ahead of time before you get into something like this, because you're going to need a lot of resources. That is for sure. Oh, I can sneak one in there too. Alright, we'll just RP that we went in and we cut that section out. Okay. Then we want to go ahead and do the opposing. Now remember, all of these right here, from this one right here, all forward is just going to one row. And so that means that we need 4 more of those rows overall, or some sort of combination in such a way that we can do it. So we got to squeeze every little bit out of here, and we're going to take all this out. We'll squeeze as much as we can there, squeeze as much as we can each row, and go from there. And we're going to need to bring some foundations over here and try to find the appropriate level. Let's try that. And then let's try put our lifters in there. Way too low. Too far out of the water already, I can tell you. Looking pretty close though. Actually, I think that's about perfect. Goes up ever so slightly, but see, one of the cool things is if you do it just right in the water, you can still build while you're standing on the thing, even though you're down in the water. You want to keep it so it's not lifting, if you can help it. But such is the way it goes. You do the best you can do. I think that's probably pretty good. Let's go with that. This is one of the most efficient ways of doing it, is that you have them opposing each other like this. You can also do what's known as an offset run, where you offset them enough where they're not directly pointing at each other. And then what happens is that you can actually just connect both of them into the same one because it's a bit closer, right? You don't have the center thing. And you just go ahead and move them in so they're just absolutely right next to where you connect them into the pipe. I like to leave a little bit of a room. That's just me. Just so if anything funky goes on, I can go in and fix it. But the snapping feature really helps a lot and when you're doing water. Absolutely. Holding down control. If you only learn one thing in my stream today, hold down control when you're putting these water things down. And you will be styling. That last one's going to be funky. Okay, now other side. actually works. Awesome. Yeah, leave a little bit of space there. There we go. And just hold down control. Need more rotors. Coffee while I'm flying around. How are we doing on the battlefield? Let's see. 5 more minutes for another battle. Some buttons over here. Click some buttons, flip some switches. We're going to my mod level. As well. Give myself some more of these. Maybe a little more wire. And we're going to need a bunch of that. Now, I actually kind of did how many of these I was going to do. And then I went and got a bunch of resources, brought it over about that level. But I always find that you need a little bit more of something at some point. So we'll definitely have to run back to my main factory at some point. But we're going to try to get as much of this going as possible with what we got. Right. That is some serious work right there. Okay, so we got that one going. Now we have 2 back here. And how do we want to do this here? Oh boy. It's good to take a minute to think about it, everybody, before you get in there and you build all that out, and then you're like, oh god. So these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get all of these connected together. And that'd be pipe number 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let me back run it. And then run it to number 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just run it up and over into the top one. Down there. I think that's going to work. Let's go with that. Alright, we'll get these connected together. So we'll connect these 2. Woo. Get those ones to connect to these. How are we going to get it from there to here is the question. Probably going to want to do something like this. Oh, wait, no, we just do it like this. We can take this like this on the high side of this, and we'll just run that out. And then we'll take this and we'll run that to there, which is probably going to be too long. That'll be too long. So we want to move this back. We're going to do our cross. We're going to do a cross across there. Let's say to here. It's going to be 4 plus 1 plus 1 more. And then this one will go there. Just making sure it misses all that stuff. Oh, that's cool looking. I just like the way that it angles like that. It's pretty neat. Yeah, and everything doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical, everybody. I find actually it's more fun not to make it exactly symmetrical. Is to put a little cool look to it like that. We're definitely going to need a pump for that one. And then we want to get this one over here, from over there to right here. And so we'll go ahead and add a little bit of fun here as well. Like this. And then down here we'll do this. And we're probably going to not go this way. So if you go this way, what's going to happen is it's going to have an issue with the clearance there, I think. Or is it too long? Pipe is too long. No, it's encroaching clearance. Okay. So yeah, you're going to have a clearance issue there. That way. Let's try to go from this side. Still a little too low. That is a question for the ages, isn't it? Let's go ahead and grab more of these. Let's try something like this. What level is it higher than our water? Alright, then it's going to run across and connect to this. Let's try this level. Nope. Some clearance. This level. Nope. There we go. That's what we're looking for. All right. Now all we got to do is just take this side. Whoa. Watch out when you run out of power. Take this side. Right, running to the top. That's another one that's going to need a big pump. Okay, so we got the 3 from there going over here and connecting to these 2 here and then pumping down the line there. So we're going to need 2 pumps probably for this one. And we'll do that battle here in just a second. Put a pump there. And then where do we want to put this pump? Probably on the back side here. Pumping, pulling this out of here and then pulling that water and then pushing that water up into here and across. Alright. That's what we'll do. That's a little bit of work I had to do there. It's not perfectly symmetrical or anything like that, but it did turn out okay. So we'll go with it. And this I'm going to run into there. We start these 2 up like that. Okay. We do this. We could actually put this up on high. Run that down. Alright, it's looking good. That one. This one. And that one. And then we're going to need to upgrade this. All right, there we go. We got that second row going. A little bit of trickiness there, but we got it. To battle! All right, here we go, everybody. I'll give you guys the ability to do some serious DPS's range. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it's like blocked. The heck? Why is it so blocked? I guess we're blocked there. Gotta run around. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. Yeah, look at these things. They're together. Oh, God. When these things get together, it's a trouble. Oh, here, Luna. Good job. Great shot with the artillery there. That was a really good shot. Using that artillery. That artillery is working really good on this level. Oh, well, that's good to know. Next time, let's make sure that we do some more artillery. Oh, God. Oh, God. Look at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Still 90 of them left. Oh, they're decimating our armies. Yeah, we should have started on the low side. Lily's just Hair Luna. 73 kills, though, Hair Luna. If only we could finish this. Oh, man. That was a good shot. All right, not a good spot. We'll remember that now. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. How many units we had? 143, too, and still that was a tough one. Give you 1,000 kiss caps for that. Holy mackerel. Okay, that was not a good idea because they could range us and we couldn't get to them. Could have sworn we could have went through there before. I guess make them come to us. Dang. Guess we get down here in this corner and push up in the corner and try to get... God, look how many units. Like 200 plus units there. Yeah, I'm thinking this corner right here. Because then we could actually get to them. Now, let's give it a try. Right here. And then I can boost you guys ranged. Or if you want to put a bunch of ranged over there, I can try to boost your range. But I'm going to try right here because this is not a barrier. So we can get through there. We can also... Oh, I should have went right here. Then we can swing around there. But we'll try to go through here. Now, this is just way OP. This is way too OP. All right, well, we'll try it. Let's give it a go. Okay, so pipe number 2 is in. Let's go ahead and do pipe number 3. Oh, we gotta, wait a minute. We gotta remember to connect our pumps in. There we go. And then over here, same thing. Upgrade this one. Get our pump in there. Yeah, it's a little willy-nilly on the one at the end, but, you know, at least we can bypass that and get that going. We know what a level, by the way, also we can bypass. So that's good. Now let's get, let's see, that's number 2, so we want to get number 3 together. We're going to do this. And then same thing, we'll put that there. Like that, we'll cross these across. Grab one of these from the front. Do that. Okay. And then run our power. That. Start those going. Pump in there. All right, awesome. Now this one's same thing. We're gonna go, say right here, right across there. How many is that over there? I can't even remember. I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and then we'll bring this up. This one will just straight up connect to the second one down. Oh, can't do it, not vertical. Ooh, but that's gonna have trouble because of clearance. Oh, but that doesn't matter because we're not going to use that top one there. That one will actually be used by down here and then cut across over to there. So we can go ahead and do that. That's a plan. We'll run our next line. Turn to default. Blocking. Oh, can't afford. More plastic. Let's get it. Look at Fred. Look at Fred in there. He's always in there screwing around on my bases. That's Fred, by the way, everybody. Fred likes to just get in my way whenever I'm doing anything. Like to be all up in my business. What are we looking for? Plastic. It's time for a stream avatar boss battle. Type exclamation join and then make your choice between a warrior, priest, or mage in the chat. You only got so many seconds. Go! There you go. Stream avatar boss battle going. You got 39 seconds left to go. Go do your thing. Alright, I think we're out of plastic. I think we'll take a moment to run. Well, I got a lot of plastic on me. Hold on. I have 839 plastic on me. What the heck is it talking about? Okay, that's a little weird. I don't know what's up with that. And we need to run pipe number 2. Pipe number 3. I think it was trying to make one of these things. Yeah, let's run these all the way down. No. Dang it, stop doing that. Fine, you make me do it this way, I'll do it. That's just my bad clicking, everybody. That's just my bad. Sometimes it does that little thing depending on where your cursor is, and it tries to flip itself down to the one down below. And I can just go ahead and do this top one on the way back. Doesn't matter which way you do these, by the way, most of the time. As well. Alright, then we'll bring those over from over here. Again, that's 1. That one is 2. And this one is 3. Which is this right here with the pump there. And then this one is going to be number 4. Come on. Gotta get in the zone. And this one across there. Okay, and then we're gonna need our lifters here. Was 9. And then our vertical. We're going to need to do it over here. So we can kind of go out a little bit. There we go. And then across to there. Make it vertical. Power pole right in the way. What can we do? We can go ahead and build. Let's just go ahead and build pipeline support. Then we'll run a pipe. Then we'll just go ahead and run a connector across. here. And we'll connect that to this. Then we'll just disconnect this now. And take that out because we no longer need it. So now it's going to go up, and then it's going to T-junction, and then run the rest of the line. So there we go. Very nice. Now all we need is some power to make it happen, Captain. Okay, what else do we need? We definitely need a pump. Let's put the pump on this side. Got a spot right there. Boom. Yeah, look at it widen out. Yeah. Okay, we got our pump over here. This is going to start to widen out here. There we go. We should start to see it go down the line. Start to widen it out to maximum pressure. So these are all max pressure here. Okay, and then eventually down here as well. These are all max out. All the way to the end. There we go. Okay, we got a whole nother row done. Again, the piping is probably the hardest thing of everything that you're going to do. Because it's like the trickiest of the stuff. I feel like we're going to bring this one over here. I'm going to get these wall holes. Oh, we don't have enough. Not enough rods. Let's go. Let's get it going. Where's my guy? Right in there. He's in there if you did it. I only see rotisserie G in there. Yeah, you didn't put a space there, Nim. You got to put a space. Exclamation join space mage. Yeah, you missed out, bro. Yeah, you didn't put a space between the thing. Yeah, again, you got to put a space in there. But don't worry about it, man. I'll run you another battle after this. And then you can get it going on. Yeah, remember to put that space. Like if you look at what it did. Now again, you have like so many seconds to do it. You did both, and it still didn't get you in there. Do you have an avatar? Did you go down below and make one? Down below in the panel? Did you go down and make a stream avatar? We'll find out when this is over. I'll run it for you again. Don't worry, man. If it burned out 10,000 your thing, I'll run it twice for you again. I got you back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get hooked up. All right. Put that in there. Get some more rods. What else are we running low on? Nothing I can think of. Oh, rotors. Rotors. Okay. Now, we got to run all these pipes up here. We got to get our wall holes in there. Like that. And we want to end this up. Be 2, maybe 3. Go down, look at it. Yeah, let's say 3 up. That's going to be tricky. That's going to be a tricky one, but we'll get it going. Okay, so the closest one will be this one. Nope. running into? Oh, it's running into the thing there. Maybe we should just go straight. Go straight and then just divert it. Let's try that. Okay, so top one. Out of. Oh man, always out of something. Man, it'll drive you crazy. It will drive you crazy. I think we're out. Okay, now we're ready to make a run back. Okay, we're on it. How we doing on time? Plenty of time. We got this. Gonna get it going. Unique chat mode was stopped. What stopped my message getting through? Oh. I don't know. How we doing on that battle? Still going? Still go. Oh my god. Peeps are about to die. Go, go, go. Gonna be a close one. Again, I'll start up a bunch more for you. There, Nim. We'll try to get you in there. And again, make sure that you got a avatar. There's a panel for it down below. Make sure you've gone in there, customize what kind of avatar you want. And then once we get out of the battle here, I'll have you jump or say something in the chat so that I see that it shows up. Then once we see that your avatar shows up down there, then I'll go ahead and start another boss battle and then have you do it. And again, I'll go look and see. Yeah, again, remember you have like 50 seconds to do it. And you did it. Exclamation join mage. Just like Rotisserie G did. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like you don't have your avatar set up, or it just glitched out, and we'll fix it and get it working. Don't worry. We'll get it going. Now, as you can see, I'm traveling back. I just went through the hypertube there, and I'm traveling back here to my primary base. Yeah, you know, a little tiny base we got going. A little bit of something going on over here. All right, there you go. Okay, now say something in the chat, Nim. Say something in the chat, and I'll see that down below here that shows up. Actually, I can look at it over here, too. Yeah, sometimes it automatically creates one for you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're there. Okay, let's try it again. Again, I don't know why. It's got you blocked for some reason. But let's see if you do it within time. If you do it within time, you should be able to do it. Now, I'm going to give you a heads up. So, let's say, I'm going to give you a countdown of 5. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and then you won't see this for 10 seconds. It's time for a stream avatar boss battle. Type exclamation join and then make your choice between a warrior, priest, or mage in the chat. You only got so many seconds. Go! All right, go, go, go. All right, John Night Owl is in. Should give you a confirmation in the chat when you got in. Doesn't it give you a confirmation? All right, Nim, go, go, bro. Time's ticking down, man. 20 seconds. Time's ticking down, bro. I think you're just missing the timer. You can't join? Room is in unique chat mode, and the message you attempt to send is not unique. Oh, boy. Hold on. Something is screwed up. Yeah, God. Why do I got to do all this technical stuff? I just want to build myself an epic base. All right, well, guess what, John Night Owl? It's all you, bro. Oh, okay. I get it. I don't even know how that got on, everybody. Hold on. I got to do some technical stuff here. And I can just go here and say... Boom. There we go. Okay. I'm going to let him finish that battle, and then I'm going to do it again. Okay, yeah, it's because it basically, it's the last thing you said. What Unique Chat does is if you say the same thing repetitively over and over so people don't spam people's chats, it won't let them do it. But then again, it's blocking your ability to put down the thing for the battles. I don't know how that got on. Don't blame me, everybody. They probably added it as a feature, and then it came on by default, and I never knew it was a thing. So, there you go. Okay, fixed. Oh, I should make a note to my mods on that as well. Hold on. Hold on, I'm typing this all out. There we go. That's why I can talk to my mods about it later and figure out how it either got on or if it gets on again, they'll know how to turn it off and all of that stuff. It's always something, everybody. Okay, what the heck am I doing? Why am I standing here looking at this stuff? I was taking the thing here and then I was doing something. I don't remember what it was, but hopefully I'll remember in a minute. That stuff distracts me in such a way that now I don't know what the heck I was doing in game. I think I was coming back for resources. Oh, I was coming back for sheets. That's what it was. Coming back for those sheets. Right? Yeah, that's what I was coming back for. More sheets. All right, let's go. Now, this is my spaghetti city here. You can see. This triggers people. But boy, if you're a Satisfactory builder, this will trigger. Look at it. Trigger.com going on right there. Now, of course, that's what we're fixing right now. Is we're working on fixing all of that. And so that's part of the fun, is like building up all this spaghetti and then coming back and fixing it later. Man, I should have left what I had on me back there and then just grabbed a bunch of this. But oh well, we can always come back. We need some more. Poof. And off we go. So it makes me want to revamp all of my hyper tubes. It makes me want to revamp all of my lines. It just, so that's the thing about this game. It makes you want to go through and refine tune all your stuff as you go. It really does. But we'll get around to it later. Get more water out of here too. Tap this water a little bit more. Boom. This stuff takes time and effort, but man, when you start scaling this up, you are really gonna be making some big factories. Now, I suggest also if you have a lesser computer, you know, one that has trouble with a lot of stuff on screen, is that you enclose that stuff in a base or in a building, which is going to make that a lot easier, so that you can basically hide some of that stuff, so your redraw won't be like insane. Because you see over here that sometimes you'll see lag that'll happen because it's saving. It has like a massive save lag. But also what it does is also because there's so many things. Look at this. So many things on screen at the same time. Now this is nothing, everybody. This is we just getting started. Just getting started here. For sure. Alright, let's get back to this piping. There we go. And another clearance there. Let's try this. Let's bring this one here. Nope. Alright. Hold on. We'll move this one there, and then this one here. Alright. Nice win. Alright. Let me fix this first, then we'll get into that. I gotta do the bottom one first. Nope. There. This one here. Nope. This one there. Really? What the heck is it encroaching? Maybe it's this thing right here. Nope. It's getting right into the side of that one there. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Alright, let's put our power back in. Alright, so let's do a double. Okay, we got a problem. Oh, maybe we just change it from vertical. Like that. No. How about the top one? Oh, top one can go. Okay, top one go that way. That one that way. This one. Okay, now we got them in there. Now what we got to do is get them over here. This will be a lot easier because you can just go like that. On this side. That's so cool looking. Oh. Fail. But that's cool looking, man, how they go in opposing directions like that. I love how it goes up in an angle like that. That's cool. Creates a cool like V-like pattern. Victory! Pipe victory, everybody. Alright, we got it going. Now there's a little bit of clipping going on there, some of those wires, which might bug me, but we'll deal with that later. Right now, we want to get our stuff lined up and ready to rock. Now, what's our offset here? By a whole 1. And so this will be offset by 1 as well. And let's just push this forward. And then, again, we've done the hardest part, and that's to do all the logistics down there. And then this is just running pipes. Yeah. Yeah. Yuck. Yucky yuck. I don't like it. I'm not doing it. If I don't like it, no, no, no. Alright, let's do something sexy like this. Let's go here. 1, 2. You're like, Kismet, what's so cool about this? Well, what you do is you bring it out, you line it up, and then you move it back by 2. And then you're going to have beautiful pipes, everybody. Watch this. Boom. Come on, this one. Beautiful, beautiful pipe runs. Look at that. Nice, huh? Oh, so beautiful. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and just take this out because we don't need this in piece. And we're just going to go ahead and divert this from here right into there. And these first ones are going to start up. These first ones are going to fire up here because this water is going to start flowing up. We'll have to check our lift ratios there as well. This first one should start getting water. You getting water, bro? Yeah, there it goes. Yep, a little bit of water, and then we'll see it start up here in a second. Now we need to take 10 of these off, so or 10 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is 10. And then we're going to cut this part in between, so it's not trying to feed all of these. It's just trying to feed the one right there, and then the next pipe will come down, connect to that, next pipe, and then again we'll siphon 100 off of here and 100 off the other one, so that starts with 200, and then we'll need 300 more for the next line, etc. So you get the you hear it? You hear it start up? Ah, ha, ha, ha! Go, baby, go! Yeah! Start that sucker up. All right, let's do a battle. To battle! All right, everybody. Oh, you guys all went up there again. Oh, boy. That's going to be another big fail. You don't do the same thing twice. We should have went up here, too. Could have pushed in from the top here. Yeah. Then we'd have to go all the way around. This is like a really messed up starting area. All right, well, let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to boost you guys over here because that's all I can do at this point. Let's hope it works out. Good luck. That is way too many units. 272 units versus 140. I'll give it 1,000 kids caps, though. Let's see how it works out. I'm still hanging in there. I'm taking a lot of damage. Look at me in that giant swarm of peeps. We did take a bunch of them out, though. We are trying to even the score now. We're getting there. Oh, boy. I hope we still got some tanks in there somewhere. We got any tanks? Yikes. Yeah, I got some deeps in there. 24 to 51. Oh, we can get this group over here down. Then we can try to take that other group out. Oh, this one's going to be close. If you only put one unit down, you may be the difference between we win or lose. All right, stay together, guys. Stay together. What the heck are these guys doing? I don't know. Somebody's got the ball up here. Gray King has got the ball. He's running the ball in. Go. Oh, he's our tank. Go, baby. Go do it. Look at you being a boss mode. Yeah, Gray mulking there. Okay, I don't want to see that. I want to see this action up here. I think we might have this. This is going to be super close. Way to go! Wow, what a crew right there. Smoke those guys. Where the heck are they going? They're running all the way back around again. Scooby's kiting them toward us. Bring them over here, Scooby. What the heck are they shooting at you? The little notes. They're sending notes after him. That's awesome. They make the best events, everybody. There we go. We got it. Oh my gosh. That battle tactic worked, everybody. Man, did you see that massive amount of range damage I was taking? Holy moly. I'm glad I put my tank down. All right, let's go. Boom. 200 gold going to Rotisserie G. Let's see the hype in the chat, everybody. That was great teamwork. Kenneth getting the love. Subi and Nim getting some love as well. Bio walking away with some epic scrolls as well. And Turk smashing with 31 kills. MVP, nice job. But I think all of you were MVP on that one. That was a great, great job. Especially all you peeps who put a whole bunch of units down. Look at that. John Night Owl putting a whole bunch down. Turk smashing, rocking it. Gray Mulking. Awesome job there, Gray Mulking, also with a bunch of tanks. Look at that. I had multiple tanks tanking that sucker. Whew. That was good. That was some good stuff. All right, I'm going to go up here. I'm not going to run the risk if we get that one again. I'm going to go up here and then go straight to the boss. Oh, God, we got more of those. All right, well, you know what? I got one retry token again. So we don't do this, we can go ahead and do that one. You know what? Let's just do the mystery one. Let's just go for it. Let's hope we don't get... Oh, God. And then we get the worst one. All right, well, we tried. Let's see. What can we do here? Yeah, let's go... Oh, we got people behind here, too. We're gonna try to work these guys up here in the upper right corner first. Let's do that. I'm going to get right here. We'll try to work these guys and make these guys come to us. I mean, we could work it right here. You could put a bunch of ranged right here. If you guys want to put a massive amount of ranged here. In fact, hold on. Let me just go ahead and put that in there. So ranged. Fill this up with ranged right here. Now, if you fill this up with ranged, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 120% range damage on there. And then you can eliminate these guys because they can't get to you. They can hit you from range, but they can't, all the melees cannot get to you. They have to run around to get to this side. And so you could probably wipe a good portion of them out by putting your range there. Now I'm going to put some tankies over here. We're going to try to put some support here. Maybe put a healer in the center here. If you guys got a couple healers in the center. Maybe I specifically say healers. Here we go. Couple heals in the center. Let's say right there. I just try to slam that there. We'll try to push up here. Going to definitely need some heals up here at the top too. We'll see what we can do. We'll come back to it. Now look at this. These are all fired up and now running. Now spot the one that's not like the other, everybody. There's always the one that is, see that last one there is taking a little bit to get fired up. That happens. But there we go. So we got those running. We should have a total of 10 of them running. Right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they're starting up just a little bit. But I kind of feel like we might want to double check our lift down here for all of these. I think we added pumps here at the top. Yes, we did. Okay, we added pumps for each of these. I say we do the same over here. Like that. And we'll tie this power over. Yeah, let's put this one in the center. And we'll tie it over in the back. Like that. And then we can just run these down. That's going to get that water where it needs to go. Okay. Let's go down here and see how our throughput is. It says 0, but it doesn't really mean that. This one's the one we want to look at. That's at 600. Okay, that's fully 600 up to there. And then this right here should get all of these going eventually. It does take time to, you know, spin up to speed. Again, this one right here is having a little trouble. It's having water trouble. Why are you having water trouble, bro? What's your deal right here? watching that water. Again, give it time. I'm watching the water here to see how much it backlogs. It should have more than enough.
It's time for a stream avatar boss battle. Type exclamation join.
All right. Well, start another boss battle. Okay, try it again, everybody. Exclamation join in the chat.
So many seconds.
Mage, priest, all of that. Try it out. Let's see if we get it going. Let's see if it's fixed. There you are, Nim. You're in there. I can see you. I can see you in the battle now. All right. Sorry about that. Again, that was a Twitch glitch. I will run multiple large battles for you to make up for that. That's a Twitch glitch. Don't blame me, everybody. Again, I'm just a streamer, everybody. I don't make the software. I don't make the games. I don't make the software. I don't make it if the chat adds a command to my chat, which I didn't even know was there. I don't know, man. I just do the best I can do. There you go. All right, Pumpkin King is underway. Good luck. Okay, there we go. See, we waited long enough, and it now got all that water in there, and now it is backlogged, and it should be running nice and rock solid. Always check the one at the end. Make sure that one's running rock solid. Yeah, we've got plenty of coal, max everything. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right, now all we got to do is run the rest of our water here, and then row number 2 is done. All right. Let's go, baby. Now what I'm going to do is try to sync it up with the other side there so I can see when it breaks right here. I like using windows for some reason for my pipes and whatnot. And you can make it even fancier in this, everybody. I'm not making it super fancy. I'm just making it a little fancy with mostly functional. And the last one's going to be there. Okay. This allows me to sync up what I did on the other side to this side so I know basically where those are all going to break out. Okay, let's do it one at a time though. Let's not do a whole bunch of this. This you want to do in segments because it's very easy to screw this up. So you want to do it in segments as you go along. Make sure you got all the right ones in the right places doing the right things. All right, so let's get this into there. And now we're going to be running 3 of these. Do the outside one first. And even though it's reducing, it's not... each of these are 600 each. But I'm not going to worry about it overall. I'm just going to keep it going. I mean, I don't have to reduce my pipe speed, right, or my pipe throughput. When you do this, right, you could reduce it if you want to at the end, because by the end it's going to be 300 or less. So you could reduce it, but I feel like it's a waste of your time. Just do it as maximum speed. When you get to this level, just make a crazy ton of resources and just use the best stuff you can, and then you never have to worry about it. Okay, so we got that done. Now again, let's check our math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is 10, and then this is the divert here. And then that goes in there, and then the next ones will start up. And there we go, and then now we only need 2. Yeah, it's called underrunning, where you run it underneath your base. You don't see all this piping. That's why they run it in your walls in your house, so you don't have to see all this stuff. And let's count these out. 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is 10. This one's out. Take this out. Take that out. And then that's where we're going to... Wow, that worked out perfect. Holy mackerel. That is some perfect working out there. That's going to go into there and run those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this out. Right there. Okay. It's time, everybody. It's time. Yeah, that is 80. That is 80. Oh, wait, it's not 120. It's 160. It's 160. It just dawned on me. That's 160 because it's 40 and 40. That's 80. And then 80 times 2 is 160. Yeah. Because 2,400 divided by 15. Hey, Siri. What's 2,400 divided by 15?
2,400 divided by 15 is 160.
Sorry, I miscalculated. It's 160 coal power plants, not 120. I don't know why I thought it was 120. I guess I was just rounding it down. I don't know. Let's correct that title to the proper title. 160 coal plants. Go back here and correct it over here too. We're even more next level. And congrats on that. There we go. Now you guys got it. Now, again, I'm going to show you guys some love. I'm going to do a couple more boss battles, so get ready here. Let's go ahead and do those big gut boss battles. Take me just a second to find it back here. And I'll do that hydrate here in a second, guys. We'll do it here in a second. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it from down here. I'm going to do some of those big boss battles for you because that got messed up. All right, hard boss battle. Let's get it going. Got to press a lot of buttons and flip a lot of switches. All right, boom. Hard boss battle. Bam.
It's time for a stream avatar boss battle. Type !join and then make your choice between a warrior, priest, or mage in the chat. You only got so many seconds. Go!
All right, now's your chance. Look at this, everybody. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. Look at that smoke coming out of there. Look at that smoke doing its thing. There's one at the end waiting for that one to come up. Yep, and there we go. Another 40. That's 80 coal power plants running at full capacity. That's a thing of beauty right there. That is a thing of beauty. Now we can go and take all this other stuff out. We don't have to rely on that power at all. And we are good to go down here. Okie dokie, let's go. Let's take this out here. And just literally take all this stuff out like that. All right. And Pumpkin King starting up. Go do your thing. There we go. And I'll start another one for you guys as well after this one. So be ready for that. Trying not to accidentally get some of my stuff that I got already set up over there nicely. Oh God, are we dropping stuff? Yep, we're dropping stuff. Alright, hold on. Let's just make a box down here for now. Store all that stuff so we don't drop stuff. I hate those stupid boxes. I gotta go down there and get that box. And all of those boxes. I get as many things as I can. Shoom. All this stuff here. All of these. Man, he really industrial strength built that sucker up. Let's hope we have enough power here. Or enough water for the power. Okie dokie, let's fly back this way. And let's just do ourselves a solid here. We'll grab power lines, put them down here just so we can float around a little bit. And then we can get rid of all this other stuff. I'm going to move this back all the way back to here. All of these to here. Dang, that's a thick building, bro. You don't need to build all that under there. Holy moly. It's a lot of extra pieces. But I did say we got to do it with support, so when we were originally building this, we were doing it with just supports, and it had to look legit. But yeah, you don't want to make it too dense, otherwise it's just a whole lot of calculating power for nothing. And all that extra stuff there. I don't usually make it that dense where, you know, it's like even the interior ones that you can't see are there. I feel like if you can't see it, then it's really not necessary to put it in there that much. But then again, hey, it's your build, you do what you want. That's just my take on it. I think we got that cleared out there. I got plenty of room. Let's go ahead and run some power lines into the water. I'm sure that's not a hazard or anything. Oh, let's get over here and get all these little boxes. Save lag. I feel like when you're flying, you're able to get stuff from further away too, right? You're able to get, grab stuff. Well, that looks like a good area. I think we get a good amount of them in there. Let's take that one out. Okay, so now we need this stuff over here. So we need, let's see, twice again. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 40. So we need 40 more of those. We need to jam 40 more of these suckers in here. Now, we already got a bunch here, so we can take that out of the 40. So maybe 10 there. So we need to get 30 more in all of this space. Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. We should probably do the water first, because that's going to be our biggest issue in the long run. Now, let's see how much power we're pumping out over here. You can see it by this run line here. Let's see. We're putting out 3,000 megawatts in coal power. We're consuming 876.7. And so also our batteries are starting to go up now, which is good. About another 7 minutes and those batteries will be full. Okay, so let's go check something. Let's go check our math here to make sure that that's how much power should be running out of that. This is producing 75 megawatts. Hey Siri, what's 75 times 80?
75 times 80 is 6,000.
6,000. So we should be getting twice as much. We should be getting twice as much power right now. And for some reason, we're not. And that's probably because this stuff's not tied together. Right? All this power is not tied together. Now all of this is coming down, and that's tying into this, which is tying into that. But have we actually even tied this side into all this power? I don't think this whole entire row is tied into the power right now. It does go down there, though. Yeah, it's not even tied in. I will leave that. This is too weird. That's floating. I'm getting rid of that. Okay. So we got all that running. We need to tie this in on this side. That's why I always do the math, everybody. I always do the math just in case. And then this, we'll go back. Do something like that. And we'll tie this into our batteries. Should chain it all the way across. Okay, so how can we do this? Let's say that. And we tie come on you. That one into there. Then this one into there. Then all of these are all chained together. And then when we look at it, we should now see 6,000 power. Yep. There we go. 6,000 power, everybody. When I get this done, it'll be literally 12,000 power. I thought it was 10,000 power, but I just realized it's 12,000 power. So yeah, that's nice. That's pretty nice. Now, see, the thing that originally when I looked at it didn't seem right is the fact that I should have this big overhead for what it's costing me to produce. Now, see, the thing is that was running all of the water. The water was connected, both the water for the one side and the other side connected to a single side. And that's why you don't want to see this. You don't want to see just you put all the effort into making it, and then you have just a tiny bit of leftover power. You want to have a lot of extra power, right? That's what you want to see. You want to see a massive amount of extra power for basically your cost, which is the lower side is your actual cost of extracting the resources, extracting the water, getting the coal, and all of that. That should be at a low amount. Right now, for 6,000 power, I'm consuming about 876 megawatts, which isn't actually that very efficient, but it is really scaling up my overall power. So basically, it gives me 5,000 power from just those two rows. And so the other two rows are going to be another 5,000 power. And so that's where the 10,000 comes from. Because it costs about 2,000 to get it going. Hey, congrats! Congrats on that. That's 100 gold. All right, let's give you another one. All right, here we go. Ba-bing. Oh, there it goes again. Hold on. I'm trying to fix it. It's not a lack of me trying to fix it, that's for sure. Where did it go? Up here. Really need to make a button for this. I need to make a button for it. I'll get around to it. Bam! There we go. All right, there you go. Now that should make you nice and even there and them.
For a stream avatar boss battle, type !join and then make your choice between a warrior, priest, or mage in the chat. You only got so many seconds. Go.
There you go. All right, there you go. That should make you nice and even now. Should be good to go. Okay, so again, our cost is around, now it's about 800. It's about 800, but we're going to round it up to 1,000. So basically, we're going to have about 5,000 leftover power from using the consumption of it. Now, again, the reason why it's not as efficient is because I'm overclocking it. When you overclock stuff, it does cost a lot more power. But I'm literally, instead of getting 60, I'm getting 600, which is why you have such a huge overhead over the top of it now, or a huge excess in power. So basically, it takes 1/6 of the power to run it, and then the rest of it is left over. And that's what we want. We want to have 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, right? That's what we want to do. But we're going to definitely need more water down here. Let's try to figure out our water logistics here first. And then once we have those figured out, we should be good to go. And then we just build out all the rest of those, and we run our coal and all of that. It should be easy. That part's the easy part. This is the hardest part of what we're doing. And so those are good there. And then we'll do the same thing here. We'll go ahead. I'll put my resources down. I got to go get them. Oh, there's another box there. Here, box. All right. And we got a bunch of random coal on me here. Get this coal off. And then let's get the coal out of here. Coal over there. Take all of that. Sort it. Put some of this wire back. What else? We don't need every single one of these in here, though we're going to need a bunch of those eventually. Going to need a little bit of this and then all of this. Yeah, I feel like we're going to end up going back for more copper sheets at some point. Okay, let's keep going. Now, again, we got 2 rows done. We got 2 to go. I seriously doubt I'm going to get it done today. But we're going to try to at least get the logistics of this done and go from there. So let's keep going. How much time we got? All right. I'm going to say got 2 minutes there. Maybe we'll try to do this for another 30 minutes. Then we'll go into battle mode. And then I'll be back later on tonight. Oh, man, this is just too fun, man. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are enjoying this awesome building and enjoying battles today. I do try to go above and beyond for you guys and put a lot of time and effort into the stream. A lot of time and effort into what I do. Whoa. Dropping me down. Okay, now this is going to go this way. And I kind of feel like what we want to do is get to the end here. I'm going to run this down to the end. And then maybe turn it. Like instead of this one going up that way, we'll have them both going like up like this to that row there. And then we'll run it along underneath there. And then divert it out in the other direction on the other 2 rows. I feel like that's my jam. Alright, so there's 5 there. Let's get these together here. Now what I'm doing is I'm connecting these across like this because these are both mergers and splitters. And so I'm working my way back from the end now because that end's already kind of set up. And then we're doing a cross connection here. And then see, when you're doing 5, you connect 4 together, and then you put the 5th one in, and you connect 4 together, and then you put the 5th one in, like that. Just makes it way easier math-wise. So that's 10 right there. So that's going to be 2 out of 4 that we're going to need. And we have 2 at the end there. So we can definitely utilize that later. Let's see. We're going to need to put these extractors in. I don't think I'm going to get one at the end there. Hold on. This thing's going to keep cutting out on me here. Makes my stomach sink every time it does that. Put this in here temporarily so I can get over here without dropping down. This jetpack thing is really super useful. Or they call it a hover pack. I don't think we're going to get this one. Yeah. We're not going to get that one, but that's okay. We'll go here. We'll try to do... We're not going to get ones on that other side, I don't think, either. Yeah. Well, we'll do what we got to do. Missed a few here. That to there. And then that over there. And we'll run all the lines here in a minute. Let's try to get this other rows in. Let's just get the rest of these in and we'll figure out how many of these we can squeeze in here. There's a lot of water going on here. It's probably the most water I've ever done. I really don't usually do this much water in a sequence. But you know what? We do what we got to do, right? That one's not going to fit in there either. I think we could definitely get some here. Yeah, we might be able to just squeeze a bunch along that edge there. Again, we're pairing them by 5, so times 5 times 4, right? So basically 20 of them. We're trying to pair together. And then these 2 right here will pair with 3 over here. I think we can get this one, and then that one can pair with 5, and so on. We'll leave those 2 unconnected there. This will be pipe number 1, pipe number 2. And we want these to end up at the end here. Get that going there. No, and that's going to be in the way. Oh boy. Alright, that's going to be an issue. Going to be blocking if I do it like that. I probably should do it like this, where we have it stacked at the end. So let's do stacked at the center. We have it out enough. Maybe we could turn it right there and then run it. Turn it maybe back. Then up at an angle. We have to put something else to get it that far. That's certainly not going to reach. Yeah. It's close though. It's very close. Maybe want to bring this closer. Like that. And then from here up to there, no doubt. I'm just using these supports temporarily. I'm going to be using the glass walls, but I'm just looking at distances and logistics. Yeah, that'll work. All right, that'll work from there. Okay, we got that figured out. And then we should be able just to go like this and run that there. That's fine. Okay. You got to visualize all that stuff in your head ahead of time. Otherwise, it'll be in your way later on. Let's see. Should we raise this up and then bring this back around here? Or should we raise that side up and leave this side at the low side? That's a question. Well, we're going to at least need to be the second one up because this one here is going to need to connect. Hey, congrats! There you go. You got another 100 gold. Holy mackerel! Maybe you can go and unlock your stream, your other stream avatars, the Saltbot or the Tycoon. You can go check and see if you got enough gold. Now I'm gonna I'm gonna give you your redemption points back there. Brackets for the hydrate for the first one, but the second one, that one we're gonna redeem. Okay, we're also ready to do a battle, everybody. Sorry, I was very focused there. Let's do it. To battle! All right, now I'm gonna make you guys lean, mean, killing machines. Let's do it. I'm gonna try to hit some of these people in the back too. Try to get as many people in the front as I can. Come on, cursor. Yeah, like this. Am I getting you guys? No, right here. All right, nice. All right, this is going to be an epic one here, everybody. This is going to be a lot of units. 189 to 176. Yeah, look at you guys doing that damage. Smoking them. Oh, that was such a good technique. That was so good, everybody. We just decimated them. Now, here comes the tough part. These darn bats. Let's see if we can get them. They can shoot at me all day long. I can take it. You guys get in there and get that damage in. That was a good one. That was a good technique there. All right, nice job, everybody. Let me give you guys 1,000 Kiss Cats. Let me give another. There it is. 1,000 Kiss Cats for a massive amount of units there. 169. All right. Now we doing good. All right, here we go. Reynolds, we got Kenneth, we got John Night Owl, the last splash getting some love. Turk Smashy again, 17 assists, MVP. And now it's time for a boss battle. It's time to set it off. Set it off up in here. All right, and then we're going to do the same technique we did before. I'm going to go right here. And then again, I'm going to boost you guys to DPS. You guys can probably put a few tanks over here to keep these guys busy while we push into these guys. And then try to turn around. Let's see how it does. Yeah, dance party. Little dance party at the bottom there. All right, let's do it. Okay, now we got a bit of a problem that this is going to be on the low side. So we connect these two together. This is going to be on the low side, which if I had a gap in here, I would run it around and connect it that way and then bring it up. But there's going to be no way for me to get that over to there. This is going to have to come over here, or I'm going to have to work this in some way where it connects to it. Where, that's a good question. There's only two here. This is going to be number 3, number 4 from right there. That is a good question. Now, I guess I can do... Oh, maybe I could... Maybe this will be number 2. That'll be 3. This will be 1 because it's on the low side. And I'm thinking about how they're stacked. So number 1 at the bottom, number 2, number 3, number 4. That's what I'm talking about. If you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about there. So let's go ahead and do this. I got an idea. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll do our 4 stacks. Then this one will be at the bottom. Like this. Here. And this one here is going to come up, and we're going to tell it to be vertical. Oh, we got to go the other way. Other way if we want it to be vertical. There we go. So when it's vertical, if you run this way, then it will do the little drop down at the other end. So that'll be number 2. And then number 3 will be way over here. Okay, so we got this. So let's do a bit of this 2. And that's going to be 3. And way over here. 1, 2, 3. And then this, we'll go ahead and put a pump on that end, and we'll have it come over here. And then we'll have it come up out of there. Into number 3. This is going to be in the way. Lose power the second I knock that out of there. That'll be number 3. Oops. Oopsie. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll just do the same thing we did down there. We'll do a bypass. We'll let it come along and then bypass into number 4. And I guess we could bypass number 4 down here. Bring that way up. And then this will be 4 here. Then we'll run that once we got it going. Okay. So we'll bypass that over. Now, number 1 is our biggest problem. And that's going to be, these ones over here are going to tie into these 2. So, probably these 3. I got. Gotta put my power back in. Alright. Put our power back in here. Let's go ahead and grab over there. And actually, let's put our other pipe in. Put this power up at the top. There we go. I'm going to assume it's going to be this one right here. We'll bring that down. And we can take out this one here at the bottom. Let's just do all this power. Alright, did I do all the other power? I think I did. I have that power run down there. Okay. Let's queue this one up as a larger one. Start up. Oh, that's already going. Okay, now do we put our pumps in? We gotta make sure we got our pumps in here. So yeah, here. Pump there. There's our pump for that second one. We're going to need one for the first one. We'll probably put it over here so it's pumping through that way and then pushing that through. And then our next one back. This one. Bring that down. And then we need our pump right here. I'm in the zone today. Okay, and then that one's going off the other way, so we don't have to worry about all of those. Those are already done. This now is number 3. That's all being pushed this way. We got number 2 done. And now we need to work on number 1 and number 4. And again, that's just pipe level. Pipe level 1, pipe level 2, pipe level 3, level 4. And we're doing them in groups of 4 so that we know we got it locked down. And that's actually looking pretty good. We actually, between this here and that over there, we might be able to get that last one in, and we would actually end up with excess water, which is cool. So I don't have to divert that other stuff, and just have a little bit of extra water. Now, we could always come in and underclock these and actually reduce the power of some of these just to get the numbers to be perfect, which is a great way of, fine-tuning your production. But in the beginning, I'm just going to let them run at full speed, just so we'll have it. And I didn't create any backlog for water. I probably should have done that. But the problem is I would need 1 for each one. And that just takes up a lot of space. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine like that. We'll go with it like that. Okay. Now we got to get these 3 connected together. And we got to bring some power over here so I'm not floating all over the place and falling down every 2 seconds. This one. Which one's upgraded? This one. Alright, we'll just put some power. Well, let's actually see if we can sneak these in here first. I seriously doubt it. Oh. That one we're going to sneak right there if it was literally right next to it. It's gonna be too close. That's too close. That's a no. All right, let's grab our stuff here. See if we can get an appropriate level. Now, the thing you want to do is go ahead and put your pipeline support down. See how far down in the water it is. Yeah, it's way down there. It's way down in the water, so yeah, it's not going to work. Too far down, because it can, it's like an optical illusion. Sometimes you think it's at the right thing, but it's not. That's too high. Let's try a little bit smaller stuff here. And what I'm trying to do is trying to get it at the same level as this, but also be able where I can walk on it too. And go down even more. Let's just run. Here's what we'll do. We'll run some power over there, and we'll just run it here at the end. There we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring that down a little bit more by using our 1 meter, and then let's look at how that looks. Yeah, see, that's lined up or even a little bit down, right? The more it's going down, water actually accelerates going down, and so you get a positive head lift. And then the more you put it up, of course, it's and then it starts to do that, right? So it actually is like that in the game, which is pretty incredible if you think about it. That's some amazing work that they've done to make it like that. All right, we want to connect all of these together. So let's go ahead and first run these down. Now we know what we want here. Yeah, I think we might just have this. It's going to be close, though. It's going to be very close. So that's going to get me maybe 2 more groups, maybe a 3rd group there. And then over there, maybe 2 more groups. And well, hey, why don't you just stand up here on the side of the thing there, bro? Okay, and again, we got to get these 3 tied into that one over there. And how are we going to do that? All right, we got to tie this over here. So the way we got to do that is probably somehow junction it into here. Oops. We got to bring that straight up and over. So let's go ahead and do this. So, doing all sorts of logistics here. I want that to go there. This is going to have to come up first. Yeah, you want that to go over the top of that. Right there. There it is. Too cool, right? Come on, that's pretty awesome. That is awesome. And you see how I just went up them? It was red, 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 and then the top one that I hit it on was not red. And that is sometimes how you figure that stuff out, everybody. All right, that's cool. Now all we're going to do is just connect these together. That's the easy part. And then we need to also get these onto the other side. So let's go ahead and snap those in. So we can get it. All right. And then we'll put some more of these in. Let's take that out. So let's see. How can we get these three going? We'll just do the old school. Bring it out. Center it. Rotate it. And then bring it forward. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Bring it out, center it, rotate it, bring it forward. And then we'll connect it across. And we'll put in a junction. Too close? Nah, it's too close. Too close. Nope, none. That's gonna do it. All right, let's try it like this. I don't like that. What about something like this, where we run it past that into this one? It's also not lined up. That stuff drives me crazy. Okay, let's bring some power over here. Let's get over here and take this power out. Going to be in the way when I run that other power. Let's put that there for now. I don't like any of that. I don't like it. I mean, it doesn't affect the functionality. It just affects the way I like it or not. First, let's line it up better. Maybe I'll like it better like that. Let's see if we can get it in there if it's lined up better. Nope. I'm okay with that. I think I kind of like that. All right, that's good. Let's go with that. No, this one right here is not even... This one's not right. That's not right. Again, all right. So I'm just... what I'm doing here, everybody, is I'm putting a whole bunch of water together into four pipes. 4 pipes of 600, and then I'm going to try to do 4 more pipes of 600. And once I have that, then I can go ahead and add 80 more coal power plants. Right now, I've already got half of them in there. I'm just trying to get the logistics of getting every single bit of this water extracting here. And I'm going to definitely need that other side there, but we're just getting the logistics of getting this all together. This will be pipe number 3. Then we'll work on number 4. And then we're going to work on 4 more. So we're going to keep trying. Keep trying. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're out of time, but I think we'll go a little longer just to see if we can get this finished up. So I'm fixing this thing at the end. That's what I'm doing. This is not well done here. Let's just do this. That's better. That's better looking. And then down on this side, we're good. Okay. Then on this end, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go like this. And then we're simply going to take this and connect it there. Alright, nice. So we'll just, you know, RP that we went in and dug that out and thing and all that. We'll just RP in the rest of that. Okay, so now these are going to be tied over there. And then what are we going to do with these other ones? These other ones, I guess, we're going to run this way as well. We can just run number 4 this way. Yeah, and tie number 4 in just 1 pipe higher. And then that one will probably tie in at an angle. Yeah, say right here. And then we'll tie this one from here up to there, and we'll just tie it at an angle like that. That's looking good. Okay, let's go ahead and do these over here. Hold down control. Okay, and this will be our 5th one here, so we can just tie these 2 together. Doing these in groups of 5. 5 equals 600, which is the maximum you can do in a single pipe. Or in the larger pipes anyway. I'll go to that one. And then we'll... Now that's pipe number 4. All right, easy. Okay, we got that done. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So that's group number 3. So now we can add 40 more. And then we just got to squeeze out 10 more of those babies. And I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Another 5. There's 10. So that's 2 groups of 5. Maybe more over here, or maybe I could squeeze out another 10 over here. Let's go look. Let's see, that's 5 and 5. That's 10. And then, yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Save lag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. Okay, that's going to be funky in there. We do what we gotta do. Do what we gots to do. So that's all done there. And let's see, what were we doing with this? We were gonna run this back here. And we decided no. We're not gonna do that. And so let's run pipe. Let's just run it over the top of this pipe. Right here. So we'll do the same thing. We'll... Darn power is in the way. Right there. We'll bring this up. Tell it to be vertical. There we go. Pipe number 4 in. And we're good. Okay. Now we just need to run power. So all of these ones over here. I'm going to do better power than what we got now, because that power sucks. That power sucks-ors. Let's just run it right here. And this one will tie to there. Oh. Let's just put this over here. Tie this one back. Upgrade this to a Mark II, so we can do 7. Okay, we also got to think about our pumps. There we go. Perfect. Put that down there. These are all connected. Those are all connected. Get that one connected. This one. Here, there. Yeah. Huh. How am I going to do these pipes over here? Guess I'll just run them there and then have to match them up. Probably run 2 pipes up from this side. Where's that 4th row? Yeah, 2 pipes up from that side, and then 2 pipes up from this side. To end up in there. Alright, we gotta work all that out. Light. We're finishing this. Hold on, let's finish this first while we're thinking about it. So this is gonna be in the way of those 2 pipes. Put those 2 pipes way up there. There we go. And then, you know what? Let's just put an extra one just so we know the separation between those other ones. We'll have to move all that power. We go to run all of that. All right, we'll work on that as well. How we doing in the chat? Big love. You guys getting that loots? You getting that loots? All right, let's keep running this out. Building out this water. It's gonna be nice though. Okay, I was making those too high, and I was right. Gotta be just so. Oh, wow. Perfect. Perfecto. All right, we'll do those in the back after we figure out these ones here in the front and how that ends up at the end. Yeah, we'll do the same thing here. All right, we've got these 2 connected. Those 2. And then this one, junction. Junction, junction, what's your function? This. Oh, God, this is perfect. Perfecto. And there. And there's our other 2 pipes. Okay, now we're going to need this to be up really high. How far can we go here? Right about there. So let's aim for that one. And all of this is already running. That's already running. I want to get this one up to there. So we'll do this. We're going to reach. Just doesn't reach. Ah, you little. Always the way it goes. That. Okay, here we go. Second one down, because we want to get 2 of these from back here. I'm going to go there. And then same thing over here. This. Go backwards so it does the kind of same kind of function. Also doesn't reach. Ah! I hate it when it doesn't reach. I gotta make more stuff. Make me make more of these things. And offset it. Good enough. Come on, get in there. Really? 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 Look at that! No! Alright, fine. Just, it's literally like so close. Okay, we're gonna just push this off to the side a little then. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Where? I have no idea. Okay. Did we do our pumps here? No, we did not. Okay, hold on. Let's do our pumps. I'll do that battle here in just a second, everybody. Let me get these pumps in here before I forget. Pump there. Up on the back side here. Up on the back side there. We're going to need some power. Just run that through there. Around there. Hold on a second. I'm going to be in the zone here for a second, everybody. Then we're going to do that battle. That pump going. I already did the pump up ahead of it. Yeah. Is that going in the right direction? Yep. And then these are going to get connected. Those are already connected. Those are connected. These are connected. This is going to need an upgrade. Those are connected. Pump is connected. GG. All right. That's awesome. That is awesome sauce. Okay, let's just finish this second one. That is pretty cool, man. Pretty coolio. And this one we're gonna send direct. This one here. And we'll figure out all the rest of that next time. All right. Wow, that's a lot of work right there, everybody. That's a lot of work. But man, we already got all of our rows here good to go. So we have 4 done there. We have 2 already done there. So really, all we need is just 2 more groups of that. Just 10 more, and then we'll have that done. Yeah, because 2, 10. Yeah, we need 10 more water pumps. I think we could squeeze 10 more water pumps in there. We can run these 2 lines up into there, 10 more squeezed in there, 10 up into there, and then just run the coal down the thing, do all the little connectors and all of that, and then GG. I think we got that on lock. Next time, look how many water. That's a cool shot right there, right? All the water things. All right, neato. All right, let's go ahead and do this battle. To battle! Thank you, Human, for being awesome and hitting that follow button. Let's go ahead and do some battling action over here and see what we do. Wow, we are rolling over them. Still going to be iffy if they get behind us. Got to take care of these peeps in the front. Wow, they're just streaming out of that thing. Okay, we got to turn around. We got to turn around. Look out at the top there. Still looking good. We've now got more guys than them, even though they started out with way more. Wow, good positioning. The whole entire thing is good positioning there. Thanks to everybody who put their units on that other side, who kept them busy while we were wiping them out over here. That really helped a lot. Good job. I think we got this on lock. Let's see how it works out. These battles are tough, man. Some of these are pretty insane. How many units do we have? 182! Wow! Awesome job! 1,000 kids caps. All right, there we go. Nice job. All right, Grand Super Wars. Let's see here. Luna, Erwan, and Subi all getting some love. All right, back to the... Oh, wait. And Eric coming in MVP with 22 kills and 34 assists. Another boss down, number 734. We're on the last map of this round. Let's see what we want to do. Man, we're going to have to go through here no matter what. I'm trying to avoid these ones because these things are OP, man. I'm going to start with one of those, too. Yeah, mystery down. Yep, that looks like what we're doing. Let's go. No time to sit and cry about it. We got to get in there and get her done. Oh, yeah, we got this one again. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing down here. Well, we're going to use what works, everybody. I'm going to go down here and get absolutely brutalized. Go ahead and put some support here, some DPS, so we can try to push in there and keep busy from the back. Then you guys go ahead and line up over here and put a ton of ranged in here. Just stack your ranged right here, and then I'm going to put a big circle around you so you can go ahead and do 120% more damage. Now, I'm going to go ahead and also, we could have went on the top side too and try to push in, but I'm going to go ahead and also go into battle mode here in just a second. Let's go take one more look at this factory. Okay, so again, we got to come back next time, and we have to do 10 more. to get those last two 600 lines. And then we'll have more than enough water. We already got more than enough coal. We just need to put down all the plants, run all the lines, and we're done. We did the hardest part. This is the hardest part over here. The water is the hardest part because you're combining lines and you're doing crossovers and you're doing all of that stuff. And it's not, you know, like perfect where you run all your lines perfect and you do all that and they're all exactly the same and they're all exactly symmetrical. I don't actually like things that are perfectly symmetrical too much, right? Some things are great symmetrical, but if you're just building everything exactly symmetrical every single time, I think it's a little dull. Sometimes you might want to, you know, put a little flair in there, put a little something in there, a little something that gives it a little unique, different look to it. Not that it looks messy, but that it does have a little bit of difference in it. So it's not just symmetrical. Symmetrical is like a beginning style. And I don't mind doing this kind of crossover stuff and like that to give it a little bit of its own feel to it. And I like that. I like that kind of difference in feel. So it's not exactly the same. All right. And again, we'll come back. We'll do that because this is addicting, man. I could do this all day long. And just because I just want to try to finish it up. But then you know what happens? It's 5 hours later and you're still working on it. So we'll come back next week and work some more on that. Now let's go ahead and go to my office, give you guys some love, and then go into battle mode. Okay, let's do it, everybody. Right here, there's some my schedule as well as my support, though I think that schedule actually needs to be updated now because I did add another day or another stream on Sunday or Saturday. Let's go ahead and give you the real deal right over here. Boom, here we go. Here's my schedule. Again, we played Astroneer No Man's Sky yesterday. We did some daily ops early today. Again, I added daily ops on Wednesday and on Saturday at the beginning of the stream to get our dailies done. Then we did Satisfactory. Later on, we're going to do Fallout 76. We're going to do more dailies because the daily is now reset for the day. We're going to do that. We're going to work on our monthlies. And then whatever else we feel like doing. I feel like that is going to be a lot right there for one night. And then we're going to come back and we're going to check out Valheim. We're going to go and jump in our server and see what we did previously. And then we're going to go ahead and wipe the complete server. And we'll probably play mostly Fallout 76, but a little bit of Valheim will pop in there. And then we're going to reset our server Thursday night for everyone. I'm going to ask everybody to start with a level 1 character. Everybody to start again because we want to play through. Remember, still early access, so we're going to play through, give them some feedback, tell them what we think about it so they can go ahead and improve upon it in the next round. I know we'll be playing it all weekend long, and I've added a Saturday one, and I've moved it up to 10 a.m., so we can do our daily ops as well. So we do our daily ops until about noon. Or actually, no, daily ops until noon. Then it's going to restart or reset. Then we'll probably do it for a couple more hours. And then around 1 or 2 p.m., play some Valheim. Just like I was going to do before. But then I added a whole other bunch of hours so we could do the dailies. So there you go. Woo, man, that's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on, but we're going to get to it here in a bit. Now, I'm going to go into battle mode. Now, if you're not familiar with battle mode, if you're new to my stream, here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch over where we just do battles. You won't see or hear me. I'll be here behind the scenes working away or laying down for a little bit, take a little nap in between these battles. But I'll try to keep the battles going every 30 minutes. And, man, I crushed it yesterday, man. Every single 30 minutes I was sitting here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, battle. Just like that. So we'll try to keep that going today. So feel free to lurk in the channel, everybody. And let me make sure I got the stuff ready here. And I'm going to try to remember today. Here we go. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 cats. Let's check those retweets. How we looking? I'll give you another 1,000 anyway. Let's just do it. And all right, everybody, gonna go into battle mode. I will see you later tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you all then. Bye, everybody. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.